Guess what I did yesterday?
Do tell.
Saturday, I should say. I had Wendy's for the first time.
Really? Well,
No, I did not.
Right.
I did not and never will. Did not fucking have it this weekend.
10,000th time.
Did not
what
have
I've
it.
heard. My research has told me.
Nope. No. Nope.
What's your go-to item on the menu?
Wouldn't even know. Wouldn't know. I hate her. I don't like her face. I don't like those freckles. I never liked Dave Thomas.
Racist against gingers?
No, is that racist?
I don't know.
Is that a race?
I don't know. They're a protected class.
I suppose.
Discriminatory.
Yes. Nope, never have. Never will. I never will. What was I going to say before we get to these? We actually have two stories. We actually have stories to do today. It's very strange. There's things going on in the world. Sort of, I suppose. What was I going to... Oh, so the next 2 weeks are these YouTube weeks, right? I'm going to be fucking... Do we have any up...
Yes.
We're doing... What shows am I doing which days, Steve? Do we know? Have you booked me for anything?
Yeah, so I'm lining up the dates. You said 7 p.m. is when you're going to start doing stuff, right? So you got Mina Ladies on Thursday. I think you're going to have Menners on Wednesday. Mayo on...
Cannot do Wednesdays.
Cannot do Wednesdays? Okay.
Wednesday I cannot do.
Okay. All right.
You can't do the Mina Ladies either. They tape Wednesdays, I think.
No, this Wednesday I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were just going to do them live. Don't you want to do live instead of tape?
I'll do whatever they want.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Sounds like it's going well.
They've all reached out to me. You didn't tell me Wednesday was a block.
Well, I think I'm doing Quantum Week and DEC here.
Okay.
After shows, I believe. No? That's what I was told. No? Can we figure this out, Steve, please?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'd prefer, yes. Mayo, what? When's the last time Mayo did a show?
A couple weeks.
Oh, I mean, fuck that. What?
So no Mayo?
Well, I mean, like what?
Well,
I also had the advice right.
I'd say hold the Mayo for right now because I don't know, like what lay it on it anyway. What?
I also had Kevin from Bristol reach out and say, I'm going to start a YouTube show now that Kirk's available.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. I mean, they're all fine. Anyone has a show now, fine. But let's, surprise. I don't think the incels have not reached out. I don't think.
See, maybe they know their place. They don't need you necessarily, where these other shows kind of need you a little bit.
Yeah, they definitely don't need me. Yeah. If I got rid of them, they'd be flying away.
They're their own entity.
So you have nothing lined up.
So Mincel, all right, I'm looking at my emails now. Mincel Intel is Thursday at 7 p.m. if you're okay to record with them.
Fine.
Okay. We're going to have to reschedule the Mina Ladies recording then. I think Mayo was going to be on Monday.
This coming a week from today?
Hold on a second. Let me just pull up my emails.
This will be like when the...
he'd agreed to Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
When the big stars do their press junkets, you barely know what show you're on anyway.
Take it behind the scenes of how this works. Yeah, I guess. Right. So, okay.
I figured you could work out Mike and the Minifans with the host of the show.
Well, it's up to him. I mean, I booked myself on the show, but I mean, if he wants to go a different direction, that's fine.
Did you book yourself on the show, or did you book yourself as guest host? I wasn't sure.
No, you're the host if you'd like.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, if you want. If not, that's fine. I mean,
no, absolutely.
After Saturday show, but
it was interesting.
It was interesting studying how to kill a character.
I don't know how I felt about that, but
I know I felt about it, but fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You got to remember, like. Yeah, it's fine. He's we'll get to him in a second.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want him calling today necessarily.
Right.
Like, you don't want to kill. Everyone's got to relax.
In hindsight, I probably should have had him with a group of people and just made him part of the discussion.
I suppose. I don't know how he would do in that environment either.
No, neither do I.
I saw somebody showed me his girlfriend blocked her accounts or something.
Well, that's good. So he did it completely.
Ruined her life.
And, that's great. Great.
Sends a
as I was coaxing him, promote away, Justin.
Huge divide in the Wisconsin supermarket industry now. People are battling with each other, and now these people are risking their lives every day. And now you've got Justin shaming her and talking about, am I correct, in maybe underage pornography? Did I hear that at some point?
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah,
the date of, or I guess the age of 17 has been kicked around.
Okay, again, let me be very, very, very clear about this. We know nothing about that.
No,
nothing. Mike does, but we don't know a thing about it. Mike's been trading those tapes for years. Yeah. So he's a famous underworld star in that industry. All right, so
how old is 17 really? I always say.
I know you have. Okay, so you have these things lined up. You'll just let me know.
Yes.
Okay, fine, good, wonderful, excellent.
Are there any other blackout dates other than Wednesday?
No, no. As a matter of fact, no. I think Wednesday. I think is it. That's, yeah. Other than that, I'm open. But I think I told DEC and Closet Case and Penis Head that I'm going to do their shows here right after the show.
Okay.
Can you make that happen or no?
Yeah, of course.
That's fine. It's not an issue for you. I don't want to put you in any...
No, I mean, we'll have to kind of change around the studio a little bit.
Oh, really?
To make it happen, yeah. Because we record on one system, so it's not set up just to flick a switch and do the StreamYard.
Okay.
But we can make it happen.
Okay. You had a busy week on weekend on YouTube and Instagram and everything.
I sure did. All over the place.
Rocky 5 watch along. Rocky 5.
Which, by the way, you've never been more right.
Well,
horrible.
It's a terrible movie.
But it's not. It wasn't good enough to even make fun of. I think we did an all right job. But it was.
Yeah, I watched like the first half hour.
The plot doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just terrible.
No, it's awful. It's a disaster. Total disaster. And then you had Mike and the Minifans, and you had the comedy show. What a weekend. What
really
a
was.
Weekend.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
I thought Drop the Mic was good.
Yes. Got a lukewarm reception.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll watch it today.
I don't know that it's for you.
Right, fine, I won't watch it then. Fine, fuck off.
Feel free to
watch. You know what? Don't watch it.
I'm just envisioning a world where you make jokes about it.
Nobody promotes their product more.
I would say you should watch it. You should watch it if you want to hear Mike recommend other people's podcasts.
Yes. Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, great. That's just what we need.
Well,
let's just get some other podcasts going around the world. Oh, jeez.
I'm just trying to help these people get the kick they need.
Which other podcasts?
I think the podcast I reviewed was Your Mom's House.
What do you mean you think?
And the podcast episode, I'm thinking back. I'm remembering. It was a long time ago I did this.
Okay.
The podcast episode I recommended was Ari Shaffir's Skeptic Tank with Mark Normand.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Great. Wonderful.
I was listening to it and I was thinking, how great would it be if some of these comedians that you're shitting on just took on to Twitter or Periscope or something? It was I don't know who this Mike Geary fuck is.
I'd say I would think of it as how much better it would be if one of those comedians would be on Mike's podcast to talk about it.
Maybe eventually.
But,
we're still working.
That'd be more my take.
Is you sure this week is any openings? Remember you said?
No, I'm never in the house. I just don't have a chance.
busy doing live shows like it's Comedy Cellar.
I'm traveling so much. Oh my God,
the miles. I'm busier now than ever.
The miles I'm putting on this car this week are incredible. Oh, another plane. Where am I going?
I'm sure it'll be on eventually. In due time. These things take time.
I do want to, because I saw Shane Gillis followed me again on tweets. I guess he unfollowed me for a while because he just followed me again the other day. So I don't know if he's back in maybe he's eyeing you.
You're one of those verified
been in my good
guys.
graces.
Oh, I know, but I know if he was like, oh, maybe I'm going back on this guy's show or something. I have no idea. The other one who kind of blew me off was Sharippa. He gave me the, hey, contact whatever, Jane at the thing.
Yeah, I think that's who I called.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
I was like, fuck off.
He's been awfully nice about his hosting abilities.
Yeah, well, you have.
Son of a bitch. Maybe a little too nice.
A new episode today. I haven't listened to it yet. But yeah, so, I mean, whatever. I mean, if he comes on, great. If he doesn't, fine. Then we'll just fucking start killing him. It's fine. I don't know. But yeah, so, what else? I obviously want to get into these two stories. I don't know if there's anything else over the weekend.
Our friend, Old Man Yells at Music.
Oh, my goodness. What a star.
Skyrocketing.
So happy. What a star. It shows you how authentic those iTunes rankings are. So
I don't know if you had anything to do with this one. I think he may have just caught lightning in a bottle.
Could be.
Went off to the moon.
He's up. The one I tweeted out, he was ahead of our friend
Talib Kweli.
Yes, he was 33rd in the music rankings on iTunes and had like 300 ratings. He had no ratings before. And everyone's talking about this guy. If he wants to, obviously, I'd be thrilled if he put his show on YouTube here.
Yeah, I've got an email out to him that I think is his email address, but he's a hard guy to find.
He is. Well, he's busy. He works at a book manufacturing company.
I think he doesn't want the kind of fame that he knows a company is a talent like his.
And his wife, he does ad reads for his wife's company. I don't know if she does knitting or something. I forget what it is, but he's small. I don't know where. He's in Canada somewhere. So nice to have a Canadian.
We're going international, baby. We got Australia. We'll have Canada.
That's what I mean. Of 3 different countries.
I'm thinking about renaming the YouTube channel the Kirk Minihane Network.
What is it right now?
Kirk Minihane Show. Do you want to be a network executive?
You know what? I like it.
Wow, big changes happening right here.
Done.
Inside
KMN.
business for you folks.
Kirk Minihane. Kirk Minihane Network. I like that. That sounds very important.
Yes, very official.
Good. We have important shows on
big
there.
You're a network exec now. You can start harassing underlings.
Like Roger Ailes. This is wonderful.
Start covering up sex scandals.
Get Justin in here. I'm very excited about that.
Do the twirl, Justin.
Oh, Mike wasn't kidding either. I'm like, I'll watch a few minutes of their watch along, the Rocky 5 watch along. Fucking former Justin is so
OJ.
I don't like OJ that much. I mean, I wish he's more like the Cole Brown Simpson, OJ Simpson.
Fair enough.
But he's so disgusting. He's like coughing and drooling and.
Oh, he had some good zingers. You should have watched the whole thing. He warms up the further you
get. He's coughing right away. He's so gross.
He's probably got coronavirus, but that's.
Why is he on?
So he was producing, and I just said, "Yeah, what the hell, Justin? Hang with us." You know,
Mike's trying to turn his producer into a character. You know,
exactly.
Bring him on.
Yeah,
it's not working.
I don't know. I disagree. I think
he's not a character.
He's a spitfire.
Oh God, it's so gross. So I don't know. You guys can pick which one you want to start with. I am. You know what? I want to start with the Patriots one.
Okay,
it's a little newer. It's overnight. It's breaking. So I'd like to get there, and then we'll do the Biden stuff, which is also incredible. I mean, this is just such an incredible study of hypocrisy in journalism in 2020. It's just, we do it all the time, but these are really amazing. Like I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. If you do, great. You can get into it. So Dugan Arnett. I don't know what.
Right out of Central Casting. His name, his face,
pictures.
Everything about him. He is a Boston Globe
Dugan
writer.
Arnett.
He's a fucking douchebag. I mean, really, such an asshole. And I've dealt. I mean, look. I mean, is this not like is this picture?
Yeah,
it's
just so
like,
perfect. It's perfect.
He's made in the lab.
If you made a composite Globe douchebag, that's exactly what it would look like.
Where has he come up before? I hear that name and I can't remember why.
Well, we'll get there, Mike. Mike, hang on for the journey. We'll land the plane here at some point. No pun intended. So a couple weeks ago, I guess it was April 2nd. Jeez, 11 days ago. Boy, time flies by this month, doesn't it? The Patriots, got all the masks right from China.
That bastard Robert Kraft.
China. How does Trump say it?
China.
How about Trump retweeting last night? Somebody saying that Fauci should be fired.
Fauci. This guy makes good points.
Is Fauci going to get fired like today?
Correct. Yeah. Well, I think eventually he will be sidelined. Yes. You don't contradict Trump publicly.
It's not going to be fun without him around, though.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
Fun.
I like
Trump going to bring his own personal doctor, that guy, to be the...
Yes.
What the fuck was his name?
McDonald's.
Yeah. The guy who had the wild curly hair and the fucking crazy eyes.
Is he going to take over?
Maybe. I don't know.
He'd do well. So they fly they get all the respirator masks for the healthcare workers and da-da-da. It's a big national story. And I if I didn't say at the time, shame on me, because I'm sure I thought it. I think one of us said it that day. Boy, it's going to drive John Henry crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kraft is getting blown nationally, no pun intended. Left and right, everyone's saying, fucking, this is the greatest thing ever, da-da-da. It's on the cover of the New York Post, and everyone's saluting him as a hero. Actually, I'm surprised Trump didn't tweet about that.
Oh,
I guess so. That's true.
Well, he's too busy fighting coronavirus.
That's true. His good friend.
Like personally killing all the bats.
Maybe they haven't been loyal enough to get Trump's full support.
I did see World War II Felger tweeted out at the time, I'm looking forward to the Bob Hohler investigation into the faulty masks.
Yeah, shame on me, because I think at the time I was like, it's weird that the Globe isn't shitting all over this.
Right.
They just needed a few days.
Give some time to get to work.
Yeah.
Get digging.
They need to find the angle.
So Bob Hohler's like JV is this Dugan. What do you think, Dugan or Duggan when you see it? Duggan?
Duggan.
I
think it's Duggan.
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? Dugan.
That's probably Dugan. Gets to work on it right away and finds out these masks are no fucking good. Bum masks, right?
They actually are contaminated with coronavirus.
They're soaked in coronavirus.
The only masks that don't work. Everything else is perfect.
There's bat shit all through them.
Look, the Globe's not saying here that Kraft knew that these masks gave people coronavirus, but he did not know.
Right.
I mean,
the Kraft organization did not respond to questions.
Didn't do his due diligence.
I mean, I don't know where to start, but I mean, I just start here. So we can go through the story if you want. But basically, it's saying that the masks, some of the medical community are unsure if these masks are as effective as your traditional N95 masks.
I believe they call this looking a gift horse in the mouth.
Yes,
the quote from one of the, again, it's someone who's been a Globe source time and time again, I'm sure. She says,
Marianne Bombach, the president of Massachusetts Medical Society. It's funny, Steve.
From some nonprofit.
If you do a Dugan Arnett, Marianne Bombach search, you find multiple stories
Comes up a few times.
where she's quoted.
It's the weirdest thing. You just keep going back to that source.
Keep in mind, this guy, Dugan Arnett, whatever his name is, on Twitter all the time will be like, hey, I'm writing a story about X, apartment prices in wherever, fucking Holyoke. If anybody's having some experience with this, having problems, reach out. Which, to me now, if the Minute fans are paying attention, that's called an invitation.
Yes, correct.
So get cracking.
No, that'd be bad. That'd be sloppy journalism. There's no way he would do that.
I'm laying this out right now. This guy is so dumb. I'm saying it here. We can have him write a completely bullshit story. You can, Minute fans, get to work right now. You won't even know this because they're in their own world. You can find a story, make it up, send it to him, and he will write it. And we can celebrate. We can have a nice celebration. We can all get together. We don't have the fights in the world and all this stuff. Let's circle in on Dugan Arnett, Dugan Arnett, whatever his name is, and make this fuckhead look like the fuckhead that he is. Let's make the Globe fuckheads again.
It'll be easy, too, because he's not just dumb, he's lazy. Like, he thinks this is gumshoe reporting for him, sending out those tweets, and he doesn't realize that he's getting selection bias here because he tweets out, hey, I need someone who can say X in a story for me. Can anybody out on Twitter who can say this?
But the real question is, on this story, was he told to do this or did he do it on his own? Because, it wasn't, nobody reached out to him and said, hey, just so you know, these masks are kind of faulty. Who at the Globe said to him, listen, they're getting good publicity on this, much like Brady did with this charity, much like Bob Kraft when they found that guy, that random, I had him on my old podcast, that psychopath, remember? The
one who ran the Haiti.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys like that, the Globe finds and treats like they're normal people.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the Globe said, somebody at the Globe has a hard-on. I really don't think, well, I know John Henry doesn't have a hard-on, but I don't know who.
Well, he did this morning.
That's true. I don't know who at the Globe says, start digging. Let's fuck with these guys.
Or do you think they just know?
I think Dugan, he's dumb, but he's smart enough to know whose jimmies he needs to tickle to stick around at the Boston Globe.
Yeah.
True.
He's
That's
a Jimmy
true.
tickler, that Dugan Arnett.
That's true.
But do you think he just knows, like, instinctively, hey, John Henry hates the Crafts, there's this thing between the Globe and the Patriots, this is something I should look into?
I guess, maybe, yes, I think that's definitely, he probably, some initiative, some spunk.
In his own mind, though, he thinks of
it's weird. It's weird there's spunk in the Globe that's not, on the back of a college sophomore. Which is the way they usually do it at that fucking disgusting place.
Get their spunk out?
Yeah, that fucking denizen of friggin' disgusting sexual harassment. Jesus.
I think Duggan thinks of himself as a warrior, though, taking down a cherished organization. Like, he's speaking truth to power.
But
no one would dare to report critically on the Patriots, right? Here's Dugan standing in the breach.
But, who... I guess my point is... This is legitimately, they're just doing something nice. There's no, I don't think the Patriots landed and said, hey, listen, look at these fucking tremendous masks. Like, these masks are going to save the world. They're fucking masks.
But they also didn't say, like, we are pulling a fast one on these fucking morons. Look at the cheapo masks we got.
Honestly, I was expecting them to say that the masks were falling apart or they were moldy or something. They're just the wrong type. But they're not the gold standard, as she says.
But I guess, but why do they? I don't know. So I'd love to get. Is Dugan coming on today or no?
We emailed him. He hasn't gotten back to me yet. He might not be awake yet.
Yeah.
I just like I love the thought process. It's like, all right, like, and the way the Globe does it too is they kind of wait in the weeds for a while, you know, and they're like, oh, it's been a couple of weeks, bam, let's fucking get them. Let's fucking ruin their lives. It's unbelievable.
This would be like if Kraft donated a whole bunch of food to a food bank, and then the Boston Globe reports 2 weeks later, well, it was only canned goods.
Yeah, or some of the milk was actually expired the day before. Yeah.
The expiration date was coming up, and Robert Kraft knew that. He was getting rid of almost bad milk,
trying to poison poor people.
And let's be honest, you're blaming. If you want to blame, and if you want to write a story here and blame somebody, if you really want to do that, maybe Baker. Maybe
because he ordered.
Maybe. I mean, you're blaming.
That's a stretch.
Okay, but that'd be like blaming. It's like blaming UPS if some product is bad that gets delivered by UPS.
By the way, did I miss the point in the story where there was any criticism of China?
Well, no, please come on. But you're blaming. So let's say let's say that there's a new Harry Potter book came out during coronavirus. Okay.
Yeah.
And Amazon is delivering all these books to people's houses. And it turns out that I don't know who's the publisher for Harry Potter.
I think it was it's one of those.
Whatever. Let's say it was
Simon and Schuster.
Let's say it's them, and they forgot to put page 316 in there. Right? It's just not in any of the books. That'd be like blaming the fucking delivery driver of Amazon for that.
I actually do that.
Does that make
I order my books and I yell at Amazon because I can't see this. Yeah. What's wrong?
Or hey, this book stinks. What the fuck? Is that a correct comparison?
I think so, yes.
The Patriots, now I understand, now this is where they're whores, the Globe are just whores. They're happy to put the Patriots in the headline, the big picture of the Patriots playing. I think they mentioned the Patriots, somebody tweeted 18 times.
Yeah.
This literally has nothing to do with the Patriots. Nothing. They did something good, whether you like the Patriots or not, whether you think Bob Kraft is a fucking sleazebag or he likes Trump or Belichick cheats. I don't give a fuck where you are on the whole thing. It's irrelevant. The Patriots did something that's indisputably good. And the Globe doesn't like it because John Henry's an asshole. He doesn't pay his employees. His marriage is a sham. He owns a huge yacht, which somebody committed suicide on years ago, which never was followed up on, but I'm sure it was completely innocent. I know nothing about that. But this whole thing happens, and John Henry's sitting there in his house in this fucking dark room, watching whatever the hell he watches. My understanding is I've talked to people who's like he's very, very into strange pornography.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is a fact. Well, it's a fact. I was told that. Not to be told by, not to say who it was.
You got to protect your sources.
Sam Kennedy. But here's the thing. Like, it drove, to Mike's point, it drove him crazy. And more importantly, even if he didn't articulate it, they've already they have a system in place where they're like, all right, well, we can't let this go.
Yeah.
Like, we can't just let this act up, which by the way, this is where they're crazy. Who the fuck was still talking about this anyway?
Right.
Who was like, hey, boy, remember how great that Patriots thing was? Nobody even, they did a nice thing. And by the way, Kraft will continue to do great things for charity, and John Henry will continue not to pay people and be an asshole. Where's the story about him doing this stuff? And by the way, to Steve's point, unless I missed it, like this is a professional sports team. Like when another owner of a professional sports team owns the paper that's writing about this, it should be in the fucking story.
Well, it's also the Red Sox again not having any realization of what people are thinking about. Like they think that what they are interested in is what the public wants to hear about. Like they got obsessed over this Bob Kraft thing because it makes them kind of look bad. So 3 weeks later, like you said, no one's talking about it. But in their minds, everyone's still talking about it and obsessing over it the same way they are.
They kind of make it sound like Bob Kraft was looking at a checklist of like gold standard masks and then bronze standard mask. And he was like, fuck it. I know I'm doing all this for free, but I'm just going to go with the bronze standard masks.
It is amazing. It's just, it's just weird. And they spend this is 7 pages that printed out story here, Steve.
Actually, to what Steve said, though, it's not even that he went with the bronze standard mask. He used, the plane was his. He didn't order the mask.
Right, nothing.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. They're acting like Bob Kraft intentionally said, I want inferior masks for mass healthcare workers.
You said, use my fucking plane.
I'm just reading. It's like they're, I don't know what to say. Like the masks are not as good as the other masks, I guess.
Also, if you put it in context of other medical supplies coming out of China, we lucked out because Turkey, all these European countries are getting deliveries from China and the gowns and masks just fall apart. They're worthless. So we found 1 million masks that actually will work even if they're not the gold standard.
What's the thing? Like they work.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're perfect.
Right, exactly. They work.
But it seems like at the very worst, they did a really good thing. Was it perfect? Yeah. I guess not. But isn't that China's fault?
It would be a story if the mask...
Just kind of, how like this whole thing is China's fault? I hate to say that. The whole thing is China's fault. I don't want to be an asshole here, but, China has a lot to blame for this.
I can't call it the China virus. That's
racist.
No. But it's just insane. Fucking insane.
I should laughing. Masks are literally giving people coronavirus.
Right. Medical workers share concerns about masks delivered by Patriots plane. What a fucking headline that is.
It's also ignorant of just reality. There's just global shortages of medical supplies, so you're going to have to fucking make do. We don't live in a fantasy world with unlimited resources.
I'm concerned about these masks, and I'm concerned about this plane. This fucking Patriots plane. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like the way this looks.
It's the same as if Robert Kraft donated money to a foundation that was working on a cure, and the first thing they came up with didn't work.
Right.
It's like, Robert Kraft just flushing money down the toilet.
As well-intended and carefully executed as the covert mission to China had been, at least some, and possibly many.
Oh.
I love that.
Good. Isn't everything
shoddy journalism that is?
They call that a weasel word.
That's in paragraph 3, you pussy. That's just such a dick move.
At least some and possibly many.
And possibly all.
How many people watched my mic drop show last night? Possibly a ton.
Possibly 3 trillion.
Possibly millions.
Possibly 220.
And I love how they go to State Senator Becca Rausch, too, who's a reliable source. She'll give you the soundbite. When I heard this, I was floored. The whole Commonwealth, the whole world sort of breathed a sigh of relief when these masks showed up, and they're useless for the purpose for which they were brought here. No, they're not. Earlier in the story, they say we could use these masks. They're not the best, but we can use them.
Well, they don't work. Christine Pontus, Associate Director of Health and Safety for Massachusetts Nurses Association.
Well, she's got to be, forward-leaning to protect her members. But again, she's just like a union hack who's been a Globe source over and over and over again.
I was going to say, how many times have they used her? Dugan used her in a story. Let me look it up. I saw the first one. He's used the first one. I mentioned, I think, 3 times.
Just him in a nurse's outfit? Well, actually, it's funny you ask.
I'm sure she does a wonderful job, but, are we sure she's the absolute authority on if masks work or don't work?
No, she's the head of a union.
It's weird.
Maybe
the Globe is using that?
Maybe she was a nurse and worked her way up the ranks, but I mean, she's clearly got a vested interest in saying that they're not protecting nurses enough. That's what she has to do in order to make nurses happy with her leadership, so they continue paying dues.
Here she is. Another story. Yep. Another story here. Yep. So I mean, it's just it's such a weird. I don't know. The other thing I always say with the Globe whenever I do these stories is they know they're gonna get shit on when they write this.
By you.
No, people on social media are killing them this morning.
But what do they care? They've got how many followers does their account have? They've got
probably a million.
Yeah, and they get 2 retweets on their stories.
Weird. It's strange.
As long
they get no buzz whatsoever.
It's weird. It's
unless you dunk on a Shirley column, there's no buzz whatsoever around them.
Yeah, as long as people aren't in mainstream media aren't shitting on them, they don't really care.
I guess, but they're not getting revenge though. Like they think they are, but then
that's what I'm saying about John Henry. Is the Globe in general? They think that everyone is concerned with the things they're concerned with,
right?
And no one really gives a shit.
Total bubble society mentality. But Jesus, this is strange.
I will say, no one changes how they think about Bob Kraft or the Patriots reading this story.
No, but I mean, even so, I read it this morning. Even the comments, usually the commenters in the Globe are all generally ass kissers, but they were fucking killing. I'm like, what is the point of this one?
Right.
Like, what are you gaining by this? Like, there's literally the Patriots have nothing to do with this. I mean, nothing to do with this. You want to kill Baker? Fine. I think it's a total reach, but okay. I mean, because they brought masks that weren't perfect in a situation where masks are not around at all. And they're, I'm going to guess that these masks have saved some lives. Right?
I would think so.
Yeah, probably.
The purpose of masks.
Probably,
yes.
I would think, and
they haven't cost any lives.
And it cost Kraft a tremendous amount of money.
Now, how much of this do you think is because Kraft is friends with the president of the country, who is kind of trying to lead the response?
It's a factor. I think it's a factor for sure. But I think it goes back to the fact that no matter what, baseball could come back this year. This year, baseball could come back in whatever, May 1st, June 1st. They have a shortened season, half a season, 81 games. The Red Sox could go 81-0. They could sweep through the playoffs and win every single game. The Patriots could get rid of Tom Brady, have Stidham at quarterback, and go 2-14. And people would like Bob Kraft more than John Henry.
Yes.
It's that will never.
Yeah.
And he'll never understand why. This story encapsulates both reasons why. The thing that Kraft did and the thing that Henry did in response to it. That perfectly articulates both men, their character completely. Or whatever. The perception of what their character is.
Because even when everyone's loving the Red Sox, when the Red Sox are at their most popular, no one likes John
no one's
Henry.
ever liked them. No one's ever liked them. They bought the team. They didn't like them. They won in 2004. They didn't even like them because they're just weird.
They're unlikable guys.
They're fucking weird people. John Henry's a creep.
Henry kind of looks like a bat.
He does.
When you get right down to it.
He does.
Maybe a vampire.
Linda Pizzuti is
more like a vampire.
Linda Pizzuti is, clearly just there. We know what she is.
A talented newspaper woman.
Yes, sure.
Tom Werner is profited off the most prolific rapist in American history. To his credit, has turning his body into a machine through exercise. So I give him credit. The man's been on the treadmill for 3 months straight.
An Adonis.
Yes, he looks unbelievable right now.
He's almost a bigger creep. Like Henry looks and sounds very creepy, but Tom Werner's almost a bigger creep because he's like this fake.
He's got that slimy,
politician-y
my experience with Werner's been very nice to me. Hey Kirk, how you doing? That thing, which always makes me more nervous.
Yeah,
he's always working hard. He's on the treadmill while he's taking calls.
That's true. Sam Kennedy's a douchebag. Like we know all these things. Bob Kraft's a good guy who's flawed and he fucks up. Fine, he gets a fucking jerk, whatever. But I mean, he's like a good, charitable person, and they can't, for some reason, that it just breaks them. They'll never understand that. As opposed to just saying, all right, well, they did a good thing, move on. This is just bizarre. It's just weird.
So what else you said when I asked? I know Dugan Arnett from writing other shit like this, but I couldn't think of what it was.
Well, here you go. I'll give you one right now.
Please do.
Let's go back to January 30th, 2019, a different time in the world.
All right.
I was getting ready to head down to Atlanta with radio.com to do some Super Bowl publicity.
Yes.
Some guy in Wuhan was perfecting his bat soup recipe.
You think that long ago, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Some lab was putting together their coronavirus to send out to the world.
Yeah, Robert Kraft was getting faulty masks together.
That's true. The Patriots were about to win another Super Bowl, right? Against the Rams?
Yes.
Dugan Arnett writes, spoiled Patriots and success-soaked Boston has all the winning dim the excitement.
How could I forget?
I mean, just a classic fucking, Again.
That's about as good as the, Trump has caused Patriots fans to bow out of the team. Whatever.
Right.
Charlotte Wild wrote
yes.
that or whatever.
Oh, God.
About equivalent.
So it takes him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to have his first quote And as always, the Globe quotes somebody who's got a nice pulse on the fan base in New England. Patriots fans don't care anymore, opined Massachusetts native and Esquire political writer Charlie Pierce in a recent appearance on NPR's Only a Game. I mean, it's just, there's no connection to reality. These fucking douchebags. There's no connection to reality. But where's the thing in there that was funny? Where the hell's the thing in this story? He, let me see. Yeah, I mean, this is who he's talking about. Ready? It talks about, again, he's taking the pulse of the city. Quote, pretty tame, says Andrew Kubicek, a longtime Vikings fan from Minnesota who's lived in Boston for 4 years. Like, what? I mean, what the fuck?
He just scrolls through his contacts and is just like, who can I reach for a comment?
He actually writes this in this story. This is what you're dealing. Again, you say, why are we quoting this, to Mike's point? Because this is the guy who wrote the story today. This is the mindset you're coming from. Even the Public Garden's famous duckling statues, draped last year on miniature Patriots jerseys ahead of the Super Bowl, have so far gone unattended this time around, and they have a fucking picture of the duckling statues with no Patriots jerseys on them.
That's right.
As evidence that Patriots fans weren't into the Super Bowl.
That's right. I couldn't think of why I remembered that article.
Well, we're not done yet. Duckling. We're not done yet. Pets, too, apparently are not feeling the fervor. Nancy Maeda of Dog Boutique and Salon in Back Bay, oh my God, how nauseating is that? Reports that sales of Patriots-themed pet gear, bandanas, collars, miniature jerseys were down 60% compared with this time last year. How fucking disgusting.
And this guy went to J school as well, like in Missouri or something.
I guess so.
I did see my neighbor's dog wearing a Sox jersey the other day, so I think baseball season is right around the corner.
He's probably a private school kid, too.
No, there's no doubt.
Dugan Arnett? Yeah,
there's
probably.
No doubt. And by the way, like, you know, what's funny is, like, in the very last paragraph he writes, if the Fours in Boston, manager Jim Taggart hasn't noticed much difference in Patriots Super Bowl past. He buries it at the very end. Like, one guy who, you know, who do you think is a better guy who fucking runs a sports bar in Boston? Or fucking duckling statues, or a woman who owns Paws Boutique in the fucking Back Bay.
The ducklings are pretty telling.
And not only that, I want to go back to a story from fucking a year and a half, whatever. Like, it's their fucking 9th Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's not going to be as exciting as the first one.
It's just not as exciting. I would suggest that, you know, the 2018 Red Sox World Series run was not as exciting as the 04 one.
But if you want to compare it, the Patriots right now are so much bigger than they were in 2001. Not even close.
Oh, as an entity?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Dugan's next story.
That'll take a dip.
Without
now
Brady's
gone. Yeah, I mean that will not be as.
But yes, it'll take a dip from where it was last year, but not a dip from where it was in 2001. It's tremendously bigger.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, unless they suck completely for a few years, then it'll be interesting.
Yeah, but still, I think the NFL
football.
in general is such a monster.
True.
In a different way.
Oh, I mean, they're much. That's what kills them is even right now they're much bigger. 15 times bigger than the Red Sox. Yeah. 20 times bigger. What were you saying, Steve?
I was going to say, Dugan's next story is going to be that Boston's not taking coronavirus seriously because the ducklings don't have masks on.
The ducklings don't have masks. He writes it seriously. Like, what the fuck?
All right, can anyone decorate the ducklings? Is that a Minifan project that could be in the future?
Yes, get to work on that, please.
I don't desecrate the ducklings.
So is that our man Dugan, you know, full of initiative pitching that to his editor? Or are they like, hey, you know, it doesn't seem like anybody gives a shit about the Patriots. Or, you know what, let's make it seem like what? The mind.
He had to have gotten a kudos for a story. I mean, as malicious as these people are, I doubt that they're going to their journalist and saying, "Hey, I need a negative story about the Patriots." I'm thinking it's more like a culture thing where he got a kudos for one negative Pat story and positive reinforcement.
Yeah, that's just the vibe of it.
See, I do kudos. What they do is they will then allow you to trade up in next year's draft.
Yes.
You get the intern draft. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, you get a top 5 pick.
That's a reward worth having.
Yeah. Now, a lot of guys will just trade down and say, you know, we'll load up at the end of the first round. But some guys like those blue chippers. I know when they bring the ladies in for a twirl, these guys, you know, many of whom are still there, like to look at those. You know, it's fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. Also unbelievable. We'll get back to this story and another one here in a second. It's Dr. Sheffield. What a week! Has it only been 1 week with Dr. Sheffield or 2?
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I feel like we gave them a 3 weeks worth of free ad last at the end of the show on Friday. I mean,
it does seem like
that's, you know, 80 minutes worth of read.
And their toothpaste still not available at Wendy's.
Was that true?
Well, you know, you were there this weekend.
The point I was going to make is, before we got into the other stuff, before the baseless accusations, and by the way, somebody tweeted me this morning, there was no 2010 hot dog eating contest.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe it was 2011.
Yeah,
well,
maybe.
But you said maybe
it never happened.
You said you'd never
How
eaten
about
at
that?
Wendy's.
You said no, but you said 100%.
This man's never had a Wendy's burger.
Let's focus on your thing for a second. I'm happy to answer questions. I've procured witnesses. I've
don't worry
I've
about
opened the
that.
books.
You sound defensive.
This is about you.
2010. You said on Friday 100% that was the event.
He did.
I guess I was wrong.
Okay. All right, fine. I don't think it ever happened.
No, it's
I don't even
like,
think Dexter's real at this point.
Of course not. Harlan Ackerson.
Harlan
Not a
Ackerson.
real name.
Dr. Sheffield's certified natural toothpaste is certified natural by the Natural Products Association. Anytime I use the word natural in one sentence 3 times, I think we're on to something. Too often, natural products sacrifice taste and texture. You won't find that here. You also find this stuff in it either. No detergents, no foaming agents, no artificial preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors, no artificial sweeteners, no GMOs. Worried about going to the store? I understand that. I do. Don't worry anymore. You save 10% by going to drsheffieldnaturals.com. They fulfill orders through Amazon. If you're a Prime member, you can get a 2-day shipment for free. You also don't have to worry about what's in your toothpaste. You get your oral health covered as well. We're still available at your fine pharmacy of choice, including CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, all the flavors we know them. drsheffieldnaturals.com. drsheffieldnaturals.com. I see the tweets. Keep them coming this week.
You can follow him on Twitter, too. Dr. Sheffield's Nat, N-A-T.
On Twitter, Dr. Sheffield Nat. Do that. I saw many fans have done that, so please keep that going. Keep this relationship going. We like these guys a lot. drsheffieldnaturals.com. Go there today. Anything else from this Dugan Arnett story that jumps out to you boys or no?
Do you think he's going to come on with us?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely do.
Yeah, he'll get back to you this morning, I bet.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't called in yet. I mean, look at this guy's pictures, too. He looks like a fucking... It's like Michael Phelps' like stupid little brother. He didn't quite make it. He loves us like, hey, Craig, I'm a writer of the Boston Globe working on the story, but when it's appropriate to start listening to Christmas music, and I came across your funny tweet. Any chance you'd be available for a quick call today? Hi, Bridget. I'm a writer at the Globe working on a story about people who started listening to Christmas music, and I came across your tweet. He does stuff like that. Like,
In his in limited defense of this, I know he does it all the time and it's lazy or whatever. There's never a good way to publicly tweet that you want to get in touch with somebody. It just always looks like you're a douchebag. Like if I go tweet publicly to Old Man Yells at Music, hey, I'm Kirk Minihane's producer. Like, will you follow me so we can DM?
I guess, but I mean, but that's not really journalism what you're doing.
No. But I'm just saying, it always sounds kind of schlocky
douchey.
or whatever. Yeah, it sounds douchey to do it.
Hi, Anna. Super random question. I'm a writer at the Globe.
He takes it to another level.
I'm a writer
Super rando.
I'm a writer at the Globe working on a story about Subway backpack wearers, and I came across your funny tweet as I was searching Twitter. Any chance you'd have a few minutes for a quick phone interview? This guy is like begging Minifans into his life at this point.
What's the best route to go with that, do you think? Do we want to give them any tips? Or
These guys do it pretty well.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
let them
not
do
about
it.
to tell Abraham Hands how to do his job.
But I mean, this is just incredible. Let me see here. Yeah, he's and he does hate Trump, of course.
That's surprising. I think he'd be kind of a Trump guy.
But they also use Turtle Boy wrote a good story on a while ago, and tweeted this guy Evan Lips tweeted out that he uses people used in other Globe stories, other random people on the street.
Yeah.
Who also pop up as random people on the street in other Globe stories. Which we did a couple of years ago with that idiot, whatever the hell his name was. 5 or 6 years ago, the guy wrote the hit piece in the Globe. Of course, he used his best friend as just a guy in the street. I don't listen to the WEI at all anymore.
That's just smart thinking, though. Like, if you have their information now, you can say, hey, are you on the street again today? Because I'd like to, I want to be back out there.
Isn't it unbelievable?
I found some alarming news. It appears that Dugan Arnett's nickname might be Doogie.
Doogie.
Doogie Arnett.
He's just one of the guys.
That makes him sound a little more human, you know?
I think when he's done and they hit that final period and send, you think he was like, I did some good journalism today.
Job well done.
I did it. You know what? They went and brought some masks back to people in the middle of a pandemic. But you know what? They're not perfect. Not only that, the guy who paid all the money to bring, he owns the Patriots. So let's fuck with him a little bit.
He's going to get a pat on the head
Very
from Daddy.
strange. Callum Borchers, that was his name. Jeez, I was blanking on the other guy from the Globe. But they're filled with them. But it's funny. I mean, it's funny. It's funny how, and you're right. And the other story will tie into this as well. No one of any, and nobody who the Globe is worried about calling them out for is going to call them out for it. You know,
Oh, yeah,
like,
no.
No, none of the
fucking New York
beautiful
Times are
people.
going to
No,
write about, or, you know.
Because you calling them out, or other people like this, where it's like on a podcast that isn't necessarily mainstream, or whatever, they can just slough it off as, oh, those assholes.
And I'm an enemy and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Like, oh, he hates us.
Well, the other thing is the Globe isn't really big enough to capture the attention of like, if they did something really egregious, Brian Stelter on CNN. I mean, he's not inclined anyways, but they're just not big enough of a paper. I mean, they think that they're on the level of a New York Times or a Washington Post, but they're not.
Well, but like a Cullen story should be big.
Oh, him as a plagiarist.
Right.
Correct.
Oh,
yes.
yes. Yeah,
That should be big.
I mean, we
but-
literally dragged that over the fucking line to get it to into the mainstream.
But that's why it's not.
Right. No, totally. Like I always say, if any other journalistic entity that broke that story, he'd be fired.
Of course.
And now he's writing stories, you know. He has gone into full syrup mode now. Like, he wrote a story the other day about how this guy at Market Basket saved somebody's life once, and now you see the story, and they're all friends. Like, he has gone into full, like, all syrup, all Hallmark, all the time.
You can't criticize him if he's writing stories about people dying.
Sure, probably not true, but yeah, I mean, you know.
But that's where he got in trouble. I mean, he was writing about the marathon.
True. Yeah. Well, we'll see, you know. We're coming up on it. No, it would have been, I guess, would the marathon have been a week from tomorrow?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is that right? Look it up, Steve.
Tomorrow, possibly.
Because it wouldn't be, I don't think it's usually the day after Easter. I don't think they usually don't do it then. No, Patriots Day would not be. No, it'd be next week. It'd be Patriots Day is next week.
That doesn't matter, though. The Easter always changes.
No, that's right. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. The first year I did, I think it was day after
It would
Easter.
have been April 15th.
Definitely not. That's Wednesday.
You're talking about the
This is
marathon bombing?
2013.
Yeah.
2020.
Oh, 2020.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were talking about
no. When's it scheduled to be? When was it scheduled to be? No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, so April 15th is actually the actual 7-year anniversary.
Yes.
I can still taste the ember. I can smell it. If the wind's blowing one way, I can still smell it.
Crawling around on all fours.
That PTSD is still kicking.
PTS.
Menner's on his thing the other day said he did not want me to do a Cullen retrospective.
I know.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah, he isn't.
I think he might have just been giving you a little guff, though.
Yeah, well.
April 20th is when it was
Yeah,
scheduled
a week
to
from
be
today.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Hitler's birthday.
That's true. Harry Minihane's original date of birth, it was supposed to be April. That was his due date.
Did you guys finesse around that day?
We just got lucky. But like I always say, it evens things out then. It would have given society a nice push on that day, you know?
Right. Now there's just a man who only hates women, not necessarily Jews.
That's true.
Yeah.
Much as we're going to do for 9/11.
Well, hopefully. We'll see. I have my doubts about that day, too. But listen, hopefully it works out.
Yeah, I had at least one person crawl up in my DMs and tell me I was an asshole for picking that weekend.
Really?
Yes.
Who was that?
I thought the same thing.
I don't know, just some random Twitter follower. I was an asshole because it's also with the marathon, which got rescheduled like just before that.
The marathon date?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going to be able to go?
No, they're going to be able to go, but the hotel prices have increased.
Yeah, not with a smile.
I would think.
They won't be there with a smile. They'll be there.
You really can't win. You just, I just go. If you can't afford the show, you can't make it. No big deal. I understand. Give your ticket up. Sell it. Somebody else will buy it, I think.
Menners can't go.
Oh, we can't?
Shutting down. Unless I read this wrong, they're shutting down the border for Australia for the rest of the year.
Are they really?
That's what he said.
Jesus. What, was he scheduled to go?
It's what it seemed like in that tweet that I. Maybe I just totally missed.
What a
something,
shame.
but, yeah.
Well, he stole all that money from his employees. He can afford it.
No kidding. It's too bad. I'd really like to have him there.
I know.
You have to be in the front row, obviously, to see everything on the
That's
stage.
one handshake you don't have to worry about because you can't
true.
reach.
How are we going to do that?
I'm thinking the Keanu Reeves route, or maybe actually we could get you a plexiglass case like the Pope.
He's just talking about one of them.
Reeves.
Sorry,
It's Christopher Reeve. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm thinking we get you like a Pope cage. You know how the Pope, when he's on display, they put him in the bulletproof plexiglass.
I would do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Then there'll be like a bubble boy arm somebody can reach through and touch you.
The shows are scheduled for the same time, right? I mean, that time obviously isn't.
Yeah. The daily schedule doesn't change.
Okay, we're going to be doing a show the day of the show. That's weird.
What do you mean?
Well, the show
because it'll
morning.
be Friday. Yeah, right. Yeah, I
the
didn't think
show
about
that morning.
That is strange.
Jesus. Well, that's fine. But yeah, so we'll keep an eye on this story, and I know the Minute fans will get to work on Dugan Arnett, and I'm telling you, they can get this guy into a story. I do believe that.
He seems like he's the one who reaches out. He like searches through Twitter. Like they tell him write a story about dogs during coronavirus, and he searches dogs coronavirus and just replies to everyone who's tweeted dogs and coronavirus.
How does he have a job?
I would.
I mean,
well,
you just read the story.
That's
True, I guess. But like, what does he do? Like you said, those are the other stories. He writes backpacks on the
pompously
subway.
Kiss his ass.
What the fuck kind of story is that?
He clearly has no ambition in life if he's writing about the Ducks' lack of Patriots gear.
I was concerned about
He's
it.
just content to be mediocre for the rest of his life.
But like, what is the story about wearing a backpack on the subway? What's the fucking story there?
It's dangerous.
I mean, don't people do that? Like students?
Yes, very unwise students, very scary students.
Is that the dumbest sentence you ever heard about the ducklings and the fucking,
I forgot why I knew
dog
that
bones
his
are
name
now
in that story, and I couldn't believe that.
That was one of the stories where I was like, oh, I actually wished I was back on the air at that
Yeah.
point. That was one of the few times.
I think you did a podcast about it or something.
May have.
You might have, or at least where you brought
mentioned
it up.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember I tried to get them on. Rosso wasn't able to, book them surprisingly.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know how to use a phone. Didn't know how to text.
You know what? You might have booked someone else who wrote a similar story. I remember you getting into an argument with a woman that said,
But I don't think it's maybe
something similar.
Yeah, but like it's not even an argument. They're not wrong. Like the excitement for the 9th Super Bowl of the era was less than the first or even because I don't want to get too into it, but like last year against the Rams, there was no Goodell was kind of slayed. The Brady Belichick at the time was sort of had
But
passed.
it's kind of just what happens. Look at this past Super Bowl, Chiefs Niners. There was no buzz. No one. We were fucking there, and no one gave a shit about it.
True, that's true. Although I do think with Brady as a free agent, if the Patriots had found their way as like a lousy team as they were last year by their standard, if they'd scraped their way to the Super Bowl, it would have been a big story.
Yeah.
Brady against Garoppolo, Belichick, Brady's last time, that would have been massive.
But I'm just saying, in general, there are years where people
for sure.
give less of a fuck
For
about
sure.
the Super Bowl. It's just not as interesting.
But I think people would have been more into the Patriots this past year than even the year before against the Rams.
Yeah.
Because it would have been it would have felt
Brady's
like
last year.
Yeah.
And everyone kind of would have known at that point.
I mean, like if they play football next year and Tampa's in the Super Bowl, that'll be big.
Of course.
Tampa, I should say.
Yes.
I saw Brady put a fucking creative genius those two are.
That was sad. Again,
What was
he's
the other-
literally
what was the other
ripping
one?
off Fitzy, by
I'm
the
gonna say,
way.
how much
That
is he
was
paying
a
Fitzy
line.
now to be his social media
Jesus.
director? That's
I'm
sad.
trying to get the guy a little paycheck.
Oh, God.
Tampa Bay.
What was the other one?
And Tampa Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Much worse, by the way. At
Way
least
worse.
Tampa is a little punny.
Oh, terrible. Horrendous. Jesus. So that's the one story to let you know how disgusting journalism is in America in 2020. Yeah, by the way, it's disgusting on both sides. I know others who cover the story won't say that, but I'm very happy to say that. So then we get to the other story, our friend Tara Reade, who we've reached out to have on, right?
Yeah, she's actually been in touch with us. She's listening to the podcast, and
God.
she is entertaining the idea of coming on.
All right, fine.
She's become too much of a star, though, because everyone's talking to CNN and Fox and MSNBC.
Why don't you play yourself like another podcast, like a classy one? Find like a classy.
And I remember that kind of stuff. I remember like I was wearing a blouse and he just had me up against the wall.
I don't want the hold on. I don't want the McGrory podcast. What?
No, this is Tara Reade.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the line of BU students
So it's similar.
who went to the Globe with dreams of journalism
It's in the
and
same
walked
genre.
away, having to go visit the doctor. All right, let me hear some sound here.
Jesus Christ.
And I remember it happened all at once. The gym bag, I don't know where it went. I handed it to him, it was gone. And then his hands were on me and underneath my clothes. And, and then he went down my skirt, but then up inside it. And he, penetrated me with his fingers, whatever. And, he was kissing me at the same time and he was saying something to me. He said several things and I can't remember everything he said. I remember a couple of things. I remember him saying first, before, like as he was doing it, do you want to go somewhere else? And then him saying to me, when I pulled away, he got finished doing what he was doing and I kind of was pulled back and he said, come on, man, I heard you liked me.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right, so that's Tara Reade from her SoundCloud, right?
Yes.
I thought that was on with
It was a different.
It was on with Don Lemon.
That's as I was saying that. Why isn't she all over Fox News? Like, why aren't they using her?
It's a good question. That's
That
a very
seems
good
right up
question.
their alley.
I don't know, but this goes back to, and it's a bit of a convoluted story, but this kind of ties into the Alyssa Milano thing from last week, which is that in a perfect world, like I wouldn't actually be criticizing the New York Times. They'd actually be doing some examination and not believing people from the start. Like we said about Alyssa Milano last week, like she has some doubts. Okay. But when you have such a clear history the other way, and you're clearly doing this for political reasons, and now you're shaming this woman and basically calling her a liar and saying you're not believing her, well, then you're showing what a fucking fraud you are.
I
You
disagree
can't
a
just
little
coincidentally
bit.
come to your senses.
I think that there are some lines in there that, regardless of your partisan
Agreed.
bent, are totally outrageous.
Agreed.
Particularly the one that they decided to edit out without leaving a note at the end of the story.
Well, I mean, first of all, the tweet is incredible. So this tweet is from yesterday, right? New York Times. So they decided to go all in. They're examining Tara Reade's sexual assault allegation against Joe Biden. First of all, the headline. Imagine examining Christine Ford's sexual assault allegation against Brett Kavanaugh. They would never write that headline, ever. They would never say they're examining it. They believe it. They're not doing any examination.
Of course.
The burden would be on Kavanaugh, as the burden would be on Weinstein and Trump and all these other people, which I'm fine with, as long as, again, consistency. So New York Times writes, no other allegation about sexual assault surfaced in the course of our reporting. I'm sure they really dug deep in this, right?
Of course.
They spent months,
Don't worry, nothing to see here.
just looking around the country, just asking people. Nor did any former Biden staff corroborate Reade's allegation. We found no pattern of sexual misconduct by Biden. Beyond hugs, kisses, and touching that women previously said made them uncomfortable.
Well, I mean,
What are they doing?
just a little. It's what my friend Jerry Sandusky would call a little horseplay. And there's nothing wrong with that.
We found no pattern of sexual misconduct beyond the previously well-known pattern of sexual misconduct.
But that women previously said made them uncomfortable. Not Reade. Women. And then they deleted this tweet, I believe, right?
Yes, that's the tweet they deleted. Right. And they also clipped a line out of the story that was
which one was
very
that?
similar.
It was,
Hang
the
on,
line?
I'll pull it up.
Which, by the way, that's basically a more formal way of saying, sure, he's kissing women without their consent, but he's not out there fingering broads, you know?
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
well, I don't know.
You're right.
I don't know.
You know, it's just a nicer way of saying that.
Well, I suppose, what does touching mean?
Right.
That's a pretty wide fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could be touching, you use your being blind to grab women's breasts all the time.
Oh, always, yeah.
So, is Biden doing that? Touching? Is he touching their asses? Is he touching them on the cheek? Is he touching their hips? Is he putting his fingers in their mouth? What does that mean?
Who knows?
And by the way, kissing is pretty fucking forceful act if you don't want to be kissed by some fucking guy who is maybe not the vice president at the time, maybe the vice president at the time, but a powerful senator at the very least. A guy who's got, Joe Biden, as he became older and older, was a very fucking powerful senator in the United States. He said at the time, and he probably isn't wrong, he was more powerful as senator than he was as vice president.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, he was chairman of, what was he chairman of?
Foreign Affairs.
He was something else too, though. He was on another, but I mean, he was, I don't know, what do you think? One of the 2 or 3 most powerful senators?
Top
5?
Yeah, I would say maybe top 5, depending on which.
Well, whatever. But
depending on when Democrats controlled the Senate, top 5.
Keep in mind, a fucking senator from Delaware.
Exactly.
I mean, just give you an idea how the country works.
Fake state.
It's got 9 people in the fucking state. Fuck Delaware.
By the way, it should be noted that the Boston Globe decided to rerun this story. They have an agreement with the New York Times where they can reprint stories.
You think this didn't take long?
Yeah, and the New York Times tweeted out after deleting that tweet you just read, we've deleted a tweet in this thread that had some imprecise language.
Right. The paragraph now reads, no other allegation about sexual assault surfaced in the course of reporting, nor did any former Biden staff member corroborate the details of Ms. Reade's allegation. The Times found no pattern of sexual misconduct by Mr. Biden. Well, wait a minute.
Again, to use a less formal way of saying it, they're saying boys will be boys, but he's not doing anything too crazy.
I also like the threatening line in there where they say she's filed a police report now.
Yeah, did you see this? So they say she's filed a police report, right? Yep. In the tweet, it's like, basically falsifying a report to the police. You go to jail for that. It's just fucking unbelievable.
You better be on your toes,
They're
sister.
fucking intimidating this woman.
Well, it's just putting in the mind of the reader that, she's a criminal,
She's a liar.
Hope you're not lying about this, honey.
Fucking liar.
And I think the best comparison isn't even the Christine Blasey Ford. It's the Julie Swetnick one. Julie Swetnick was the third woman who came forward with Kavanaugh and said she saw him drugging women and doing gang rapes at parties.
Reported this.
Yeah, they reported it just like breathlessly. Like it was just like any other credible accusation. And there's no evidence that Julie Swetnick and Kavanaugh were ever in the same fucking room. Ever went to the same party. And then other people came out and was like, yeah, this woman's a lunatic, like well known. And oh, by the way, who was representing her? Michael Avenatti, who's now going to jail for trying to shake down Nike and was treated as like some kind of credible super lawyer for the longest time.
All right, take it easy, Steve. Don't get too worked up.
But to the New York Times credit at the time, they did say, other than that, though,
yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, what do you want? I mean,
That's it.
What do you want Cosby to do? It's like 70 women. Like, we haven't found anything else.
There are billions on the planet. Like,
great, though.
There are a lot of women he didn't rape.
Fox News has the story. Steve printed out. In every page is a picture of Biden smelling a woman's hair. You talk about being unfair.
That's
on the
what
other
I'm
side.
talking. That's what I'm looking for. Fox News. Come on.
It's unbelievable.
Hey, fair and balanced, baby.
It's unbelievable. But it is like, they. So, of course, here's the real question. This is the one I would love to ask. Can we ask Lisa Luhr or Sydney Ember to come on the show?
Yeah.
Okay. I know what they'll answer. But let's just say they had somebody who said that Biden did this to them. I don't think they'd report it. I don't. I think they bury it. I think that fucking they don't want. This is, again, we know what this is all about. This is all about Trump hatred. This is only about.
Well, you got to protect it. Protect Biden.
If this was, and we said this last week, forget it was Joe, forget Donald Trump, because that's too easy. Pick any Republican you want, prominent Republican in politics today, and the accusation is against him by the Tara Reade version of his staff, right? Pick the 12th, 15th most famous Republican, Marco Rubio.
Yeah.
Who's not even that much a Republican, honestly.
There'd already be 15 or 20 stories.
Right. Do you think the New York Times would be examining the case and tweeting out they haven't found? No fucking way.
The Boston Globe has tweeted out once about this credible accusation of sexual assault against a former vice president and Democrat nominee. How many times did they tweet about Bob Kraft getting a handy?
Yeah.
Oh, here's the other, right. And here's
25, 30.
Who's going to ask when they have Joe Biden? And Joe Biden made himself very available. Anderson Cooper can ask him about this? Don Lemon?
Anderson Cooper probably doesn't
Lawrence
even know who
O'Donnell?
Tara Reade is.
Joe Scarborough?
Whereas if it was, to use your analogy, if it was someone anywhere near Biden's level, that story would be bigger than coronavirus. Coronavirus would be pushed aside for
a
that
day.
story.
Well, yeah,
For a day. I don't know about forever, but you're right.
not forever, but yeah, that'd
let's
be
say,
huge.
But let's say Trump was done with his 8-year term and Biden was running against whoever. Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
You think if Ted Cruz had this against him, it might be a big story in the media?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, Trump, I just find Trump to be too easy because he's almost on a different planet.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say Mike Pence. Well, that wouldn't work. I'm trying to think of something credible.
Yeah, he wouldn't work because he's
Pence,
never
a
in a
young
room
gentleman,
alone
maybe?
with other women.
That's the lesson to be learned by
very
that.
smartly follows the Pence
I'm
rule.
going to argue with Jerry about that. He's like, that's the whole point, see? Now you never get accused.
He's a man of morals.
But I mean, poor Tara Reade. Like, and by the way, let's be fair. Tara Reade has made so far $7-8 billion off this Biden story.
Yeah,
books and movies and TV shows, a clothing line,
wild ride,
exercise. I mean, it just never ends.
She went right to the National Enquirer with it and sold it. Yeah.
You have to ask yourself, what's the motivation?
Well, the implication from the story is that she supports Bernie Sanders now.
Right. So she wants Bernie Sanders to be president. And again, this is a paper that in place of told you, believe the victims. They usually don't lie because there's no real reason. She's so wants Bernie Sanders to be president, she's going to say Joe Biden raped her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On a SoundCloud podcast.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, to be fair, I mean, when she talks to us, I hope she does. This will be the biggest audience she's had so far by far.
Yeah.
And the Washington Post also did kind of their version of the New York Times write-up, and they seem to hang the denial on, well, she talked with us a couple of months ago, and she never said anything about the rape, just like sexual misconduct, just that he was fondling her. She didn't add the element of digital penetration, and so now that there's inconsistencies in her story, or the story has changed somewhat, it's not true. Which is a standard that they would never apply to someone who was accusing a Republican.
Right. And of course, they get into it only takes them a page and a half to get into Trump's indiscretions. And it's just, it's just ridiculous.
Which again is kind of it's almost the right attitude to take. Like, okay, let's find all the facts.
Absolutely.
Look at everything with a little grain of salt maybe, but that's never been what they've done.
Of course. Now, during her time in Mr. Biden's office, I read in the New York Times, he was working to pass the Violence Against Women's Act.
Oh,
yeah, New York Times reports. It's just incredible. Like, sometimes I think, is everybody that dumb that they can't see through this?
I think that it's not just that they're dumb, but they're also cowards because they've got, every person on Biden's comms team has their number and they're going to call him up and they're going to harass him and they're going to yell at him and they're going to say, I'm never going to give you another story again. If you want the exclusive story about, Biden's coronavirus plan, you better, make sure you write this right.
And I love this idea that, she was still friendly with him, still worked with him and liked tweets that he did. How many times have we read?
I know, exactly.
I've read books. I've read books on these subjects, Weinstein and Cosby. These people are so fucked up by these guys that they would continue to have relationships with them. Some of them had what they, in their mind, was consensual sex even after being raped.
Yeah.
because they were so mind-fucked by these people.
Well, but she voted for Obama twice.
Right. But now this woman, because she may get in the way of she may help in a weird way Donald Trump be reelected, they have to ruin her life and start a smear campaign after we've been reading for the last 4 or 5 years how these women were ruined by smear campaigns. It's fucking mind-blowing.
Well, and the arrogance to bring up, what'd you say, the Violence Against Women's Act?
Oh,
when that's the side that we joke about Mike Pence, but every time there's a politician who's against gay rights, it's like, oh, I wonder what he does. I wonder what he's into.
Right.
Whereas, why would you bring that up with Joe Biden? That has nothing to do with it.
Because he's a great fan of women. The New York Times
Is that
wants
what
you
that
to know.
means? When you pass a bill about something
that's what
automatically?
New York Times wants you to know is he's fought for while Ms. Reade was making these accusations.
Yeah.
While she was busy being raped by Biden.
They might as well prove while this slut was making these awful accusations.
We talked about Charlie Pierce earlier. He always wrote about how, basically how the Chappaquiddick thing doesn't matter because Kennedy did so much for women.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's quite a story once where he said, if she was still alive, she would be well in her 60s and living comfortably because of the great things that Ted Kennedy did for Social Security.
Let's make a pros and cons list.
I mean, it's just like, and they're going to, as we just said, they're going to get away with this. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure we're going to be the only show on Barstool talking about this today.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I
don't think Hard Factor will address it.
No,
they would probably be the only ones because they do newsy politics.
By the way,
stuff.
I saw Pardon My Take did a appetizer Mount Rushmore. I don't want to say they're ripping us off, but we did raise the question if nachos are an appetizer, did we not?
We certainly did.
What are you weighing in on this for?
I'm talking about what we talked about, nachos.
Jesus
that
Christ.
I can say yes.
He's following the guidelines with lawyerly precision.
We certainly did. I can talk about you two.
He's smart. That's right. You can't trip him up, man. He's too smart.
No.
Too smart. Any flies on him are paying rent. So, I just read these two stories, and I'm just like, this is
journalism. Today, this is modern era journalism.
Well, here's the thing, though. It actually was modern journalism 30 or 40 years ago, but the difference now is social media calls people out in this shit. I mean, they were left-leaning fucking... The New York Times was left-leaning?
Honestly, I don't even have a problem with... I don't have a problem with either approach. I think they were a little heavy-handed with Kavanaugh, but I just want it to be the same.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's gonna be this kind of scandalous, we're trying to sell papers, here's 1,000 tweets about it, here's follow-up flooding the zone with coverage. Okay, do that for both sides.
I think examining sexual assault allegations you have to do that.
Yes.
What are you just going to say, hey, the guy's guilty? That's not fair. You find out, you found the truth. They looked at it. But here's the thing. There are things they go in with a bias, not wanting to believe it. And then they don't believe it. And they know they're going to take shit, but they don't care because they're in this bubble.
But they also don't come out and just say, we don't believe her. I mean, I know that's not the job of a reporter, but that's what but
they do say that.
The opinion columnists just come out, Boston Globe, New York Times, whatever, just write it. You don't believe Tara Reade? Do you think she's a liar?
And where are the feminists that we know? Are they going to come out today and bury the New York Times for this piece?
That's funny you say that. I did a little search on two of our friends, Sue O'Connell and Trenny, to see if they had tweeted about this, and not a single tweet.
No, they think that she's right. They think she's evil and she did this and she did that.
She's being paid off by the Trumps or the Russians or some kind of conspiracy.
So they're going to shame another woman into this, and what kind of message does that send to other women now?
Well, you don't ask those questions.
Well, what if Joe Biden has raped 8 women? Do you think there's 1 or 2 women this morning?
Then we're talking serious numbers.
Right.
Now we'll get into it.
Do you think there's a woman who read the story this morning maybe and was like, oh, jeez, they're going to fucking call me a liar. I don't want to deal with this shit.
It's like a 10th of Cosby.
Yeah.
It's true. It's like, it's shame on, our girl Trendy didn't come out, the feminist warrior.
Well, she's been watching Lunch with Mike Tirico. She's been very busy.
Exactly.
She has not tweeted about Tara Reade.
Unfucking believable. All right, so we have a new advertiser?
We do, yes.
So reddogscompany.com. Is this the one that DC's doing reads for?
Yes, it is.
We're not getting the
stealing his.
We're not getting the DC rates, are we?
Doing a little poaching.
I do not believe we're getting DC rates. I don't know. I don't know what he charges for his podcast.
Well, we'll help continue to work with our great friend DC, who I'll be on with this week, by the way. Reddogscompany.com. Marine Corps veteran and family-owned small business located on Cape Cod. All right. They have no grain, no preservatives. These treats and no harsh chemicals. Only natural ingredients that are good for your dog. I don't know. Is it dog or doggo?
Doggo.
Doggo
is actually the preferred.
Just dog is fine.
Thank you. I think doggo works. Doggy. All Red Dogs. What?
I said doggy.
Is that what you say?
That's my Ziggy voice. Yeah.
How do you talk to him?
Oh, you're a good doggy.
Do you really?
Oh yeah. You gotta be enthusiastic.
Do you have any
about
nickname? Do you call him Zig or Z-Man?
It's funny you asked that, Mike.
I bet it won't be.
He's Zigophilius Rex, king of the dogs.
Oh God.
All right, I'm out.
He's Ziggo. He's the Zigster.
Do you really call him that?
The Zig Man.
Zigophilius Rex.
Zigophilius Rex, you call him?
Yes, Zigophilius Rex, king of the dogs.
Why is Zigophilius?
Because it sounds cool.
No, it doesn't.
Why Rex?
It does too.
Well, a T-Rex.
Then why wouldn't it be like Zygosaurus Rex?
Rex is Latin.
Scott, you're so simple.
Zygosaurus is also
Just
a
a
possibility.
fool.
Rex is Latin for king.
Okay.
Right.
Zygophilius.
Is he have short arms? Short.
No, he's actually got long arms. I think he's gonna grow into them.
The T-Rex does not have short arms.
No, this isn't. It's a play on words.
Oh, I got you.
Nothing to do with T.
As long as it's
That was my
as long as it's the zig part, he responds to it.
Okay, good. All Red Dog vegetables come from small farms in New England. These are for your doggos, okay? All kinds of flavors, sweet potato peanut butter, sweet potato chews. Actually, I got to get some of these. Are they going to send some to us, Steve?
I got some right back here.
All right, good. The Clydesdale would like, just
Oh, you
procure
call him
them
the Clydester? Get some weird nickname for your dog.
sarcastically. I mean, not in reality.
Sure.
You
love your dog.
Were you
It's
planning
fine
on,
to
were you
admit
planning
it.
on stealing them for...
No, I was going to divide them up. Or you
get
could
some?
just have them.
No, you can have some for the dog. What's that, Mike?
Oh, do I get some?
Yeah, you
This
have
divvying?
All right.
Is it that bad? I mean,
Cape Cod
is
cranberry.
Peapod not
I don't make
shipping?
a lot of money.
That's true. Pumpkin peanut butter, butternut squash, and greens. Good, because Clyde is a picky eater. We got to sometimes put some stuff in his food to get him eat, mix it up. So this is good. I'm going to try this. You also get dog collars and leashes, handmade using durable American materials that are built to last. Here's what you can do. Go to reddogscompany.com and use promo code KIRK, K-I-R-K, for 15% off. You can join Red Dogs Treat Club and you receive 2 packages of treats shipped to your door every month free of charge in 3, 6, or 12-month increments. This is good because, listen, almost so many people own pets. You don't want to go out right now. You're not going to wherever, Petco or these places. There's no reason to be doing that. Have them come to you. They'll deliver it to you. And right now, just for the Minifans, Red Dogs is offering free shipping on all orders over $49. Let's get going. Send some pictures of your dog enjoying reddogscompany.com. reddogscompany.com and use the promo code KIRK, K-I-R-K. Get 15% off. reddogscompany.com. Use the promo code KIRK, 15% off, and start doing that today. reddogscompany.com. What else we got, Steve?
Well, our friend from the Kane Show has been canceled.
He's gone.
Who?
You remember
Kane.
he hosts that
guy with the
DC
What are you
voice there.
doing?
He does that DC morning show.
with the voice or
No, not Scorch.
Scorch.
Oh, I don't know if I would make it into
Scorch.
He gave us the segment "What Are You Doing?" where he starts off
Oh
every
my
morning
God,
and
he's
people just
gone?
call, yes,
Gone.
he's gone. Yes,
Does he announce it or no? Is he just...
he wasn't given the opportunity.
no,
to
that's
announce.
not right.
You may remember, this was the guy that had a few skeletons in his closet.
He was there some assault allegations?
Well, the charges-
or domestic violence or something?
Charges were
Yeah.
dropped.
They were dropped.
Yes.
But
But,
that's why he was fired? No.
well,
So,
not exactly.
His former colleague heard the news that he had been unceremoniously fired and posted on Instagram, "Dear iHeartRadio, when you announce that you fired Kane Show, I certainly hope you tell the truth about why. Please don't paint a pretty picture. You owe it to all his victims and the listeners to tell the truth.
Geez. Oh, geez.
I also hope you lift.
I know what he's doing.
I also
Call
hope,
him up. What are you doing today?
Jeez.
I also hope you lift all the non-disclosures you had his victims sign. You knew what you were doing and who you were protecting when you muzzled us. May God
This guy
have
that valuable to fucking have non-disclosure sign
It
against him?
does seem odd,
May
right?
God have mercy on you for the things you covered up and
Holy
tolerated."
fuck.
That's what Kennedy did to me. Give me
Jesus.
that
No shit. Oh, my God. Jesus.
Kane's a powerful guy. We shouldn't have made fun of him.
So that's why they got rid of him.
Yeah, he's gone. We tuned into the Kane Show this morning, and they're still doing the same hacky bits. It's just their producers, no host.
So they have okay.
Hey, we're doing Jeremy's voicemail where we we give out a fake phone number and people call in.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, there it is. Leaving loyal listeners puzzled. Look at this guy. Jesus.
I like the image that in Washington, D.C. or wherever the fuck he is today, people are driving around like, what the hell? I'm puzzled by this. What the heck is going on? No Kane?
Where's Kane?
Since 2006. Okay, they've been around for, all right. Jeez. So all his co-hosts, it's 4 different women came and went. He remained a constant, comforting voice for thousands of people, it says here.
Comforting. Wasn't that comforting? We were, hello, what are you doing today?
I mean, Jesus. Wow. Yeah, jeez. So do you think they won't discuss it ever?
They're waiting until the next "What are you doing?" segment.
Yeah,
That's true.
it doesn't
Call 'em
appear that they have. I was looking through, I was doing my good Dugan style journalism, looking through tweets, and there's just a bunch of people tweeting out, "What happened to Kane? What happened to Kane? Where's Kane?"
It's upsetting. I mean, it seems like people are very upset. This is part of their morning drive.
Yeah.
That is shit. Well, all right, we'll keep an eye on that.
That's right. He's gonna make his comeback on Mike Geary's YouTube show.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'll get him
No
on.
apology necessary.
Kane, I always thought you were very talented. Actually.
Why are these broads lying about you?
We busted your chops a bit, but I thought you did a good show.
It was syndicated, obviously, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know that. No, I don't think so.
240,000 followers on Twitter. It has to be syndicated. Has to be.
Or he bought a lot of followers.
Oh, that's true, too. I guess.
I'm
That's a good
assuming
point.
Look how many likes those tweets.
I have to. I feel like I've heard that show reference, and I think it must have been syndicated, though.
You could be right. I've heard it. I know it's been around. It's been around forever.
All these shit morning shows get syndicated.
Yeah. I mean, their midday show on that station was.
Oh, I guess it is syndicated. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was on Premier Networks.
That's why. That's why he has so much power.
I guess. I mean, in 2020, they just dumped him yesterday. Unceremonious. Wow. So his career's done.
So I wonder, did something come to a head, or did they look around at the coronavirus and say, let's get rid of this Kane's salary? I don't know.
I'm sure that's a big
I would
reason
imagine
why.
that's
I bet you he was making millions to do that.
God, he looks like such a fucking
He
shit.
does. He's a douchebag.
Because even that guy said that there wasn't anything that just happened recently. He was saying this was over time, right? The guy that posted on Facebook.
Yeah, and I think when guys like that, I have to think when they make that much. Oh, maybe they said you have to take a X amount of pay cut. He said, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
Like the guy from Sports Illustrated there, Grant Wall, whatever his name is.
So he was making millions of dollars to do Loser Line, War of Roses, Hollywood Dirt, and Kane Scams.
You think he was making
Kane
millions?
Scams with a K.
syndicated.
Kane scams are great.
If it's syndicated, I bet he was. Yeah.
Oh God.
I bet he was making $2-3 million bucks.
And the bulk of his show is music. Music
Yeah,
and canned
yeah.
bits.
No,
And what are you doing?
One of the great. I mean,
I'm terrible at this, and I'm so good at bad radio. Why am I not just?
it's not right.
Why am I here?
It's true.
What am I doing?
Catch a Greyhound bus down to DC and say, I'm here for Kane's job.
Not if. Can we hear? Do we have What Are You Doing? The original What Are You Doing or no?
I don't know if we have the original one because it was kind of tucked away in just like a random segment.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't mind hearing that.
I've
Tribute.
got
Man deserves a tribute somewhere, doesn't he, Mike?
Yes, he certainly does. After all this hard work,
Here's what $3 million. I'm saying $3 million a year. I don't know.
that would be devastating.
Let's go around the room, see what's doing in everybody's world. Rose, we'll start with you. What's up?
I'm reaching peak grandma status.
How so?
So yesterday I was at the store and the guy that was
everyone have a
bagging my
fake voice in
groceries,
this?
he's dropped the yogurt, which isn't that big of a deal. And he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It didn't open." I was like, "You break it, you buy it." Literally, those words came out of my mouth before I could even process what I was saying. But I was like doing it like, "Oh, you break it, you buy it," and I was just like in my head, I was like, "Who am I right now? Why?"
You know why I would do bad on these shows too is I never understand what the fuck they're talking about. I'm like, how is that a grandmother thing?
This is also
Did grandmothers say that?
I don't think so.
This is classic The Hammer though, because you can tell, especially now, that they all
Some real
just
tension,
loathe
yes.
each other.
Yeah, you know about dropping
What do
yogurt,
you
don't you,
got?
Kane?
Go ahead. It's more spilling it.
Like what? I don't even.
Rose, you have a good weekend?
I did. It was
It's a
really
different
good.
day.
Very relaxing.
That's how they open up each show.
Rose, you have a good
what's
weekend? Rose, how was your Wednesday? Rose, anything good on TV?
No, not
St.
Wednesday. That's
Joseph,
What's Up Wednesday.
County,
That's true.
Indiana, an employee of a fast food restaurant has been charged with fraud for allegedly using customers' credit cards to purchase roller skates online.
Oh, wow. Can you believe that?
I like the pause. You're like, what can it be? What can it be? Kane, what can it be?
That was
You know
the best.
what?
though.
I got a new thing to add to my pet peeves.
And what's that?
Including the word moist and things like that.
NDAs. I hate the NDAs. They're the worst.
NDAs and bitches who complain.
I hate that you just can't talk about him afterwards.
Snitches don't like snitches.
What I don't get, there's so much I don't get. But so I'm looking forward to these guys inevitably like O'Reilly now, they have to take that next thing down. So what will he do? Like some podcast?
He can't do a podcast.
Oh.
No, but he'll be like, I'm finally free. I'm gonna be able to say what I want. All these years being held down by corporate radio,
but
and now
it'll be the
Kane's
same
gonna be
exact
exactly.
I think his new slogan is going to be, "What can Brown do for you?"
Yes, that might be true.
Todd, I tried to find this when we were doing like real heavy into bad radio, but I think it might be gone. But Todd from Scott and Todd.
Todd Pettengill?
Todd Pettengill.
Yeah.
He got fired from PLJ, and then he started a podcast where he was doing, now get this, he would do the news, he would do phone scams and
like
parody
it.
songs.
I like it.
And it was like an hour-long podcast.
Every day?
I can't find it now, though. Yeah, he was doing it for a little bit.
So he just stopped, right?
I think so.
Yeah, these guys don't have they can't do it.
No.
Well, he's trying to build up enough budget so he could afford to buy War of Roses, but he just wasn't at his breakout moment yet.
Well, you guys may forget, though. I wasn't kidding when I said we found out he was doing What Are You Doing? That's every day. But then they also did What's Up Wednesdays.
I like What's Up
So
Wednesdays.
it's very different from What Are You Doing? It's a totally different segment.
It's What's Up.
Yeah.
Like what's going on. It's different than What Are You Doing?
It's very clear.
I think we
if you're
got the
doing
way-
if you're doing something like What are you doing means I'm physically going in the car, but like, what's up?
What's up? Like in general.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's things,
How
that
you
kind of
feeling?
Yeah.
How's your life going?
Right. That's much different than,
What are you actually doing?
That's
What are you
Thursday.
Physically.
I think we've got the next intro when we drop another Hammer episode.
What's that?
What'd you guys do this weekend, huh?
I like that.
What's going on?
I should have asked that at the start of the show today.
What are you doing?
Have I ever asked that question to either one, even since the show started?
Maybe ironically.
Okay.
You may have said it in like when one of us started answering. I don't care.
That's true. Maybe. Jesus. So the Kane Show is gone, huh? Well, all right. It's a shame.
Rest in peace, old friend.
Great run.
Rest in power.
14 years.
God, he probably made
King of
$25
DC.
million.
Oh, God, that is really...
How much of it do you
tough
think
to
he paid out
learn.
in settlements, though?
But there's the
I mean,
thing.
those NDAs don't come free,
He
right?
probably didn't do it, though. It's probably Premiere.
Yes.
Oh.
I would think.
To protect this guy.
He's a legend.
Jesus
The
Christ.
DC legend.
God.
People are puzzled. What is this?
What's his real name, though? Do we ever figure that out?
I can look it up, I'm
It's
sure.
not Kane.
I don't know.
I think you're right, Steve. I don't think his name is Kane. That's right.
Well, I mean, the wrestler
An
Kane,
astute
his name is
observation.
Kane.
I don't think it's a wrestler's name either. I don't believe.
It could be. Kane with a K?
What's his real name, Steve?
Never know.
Peter Dibbler.
Is that true?
Peter
Diebler.
That's worth having a fake name.
D-E-I-B-L-E-R. Diebler.
This is Peter Dibbler.
What are you doing?
Although, if he kept the name Peter Dibbler, he may not have as many assaults under his belt.
That's true.
That's not the name of a guy who's out there needing
Dibbling?
non-disclosure. Peter Dibbler.
June 24th, 2016, he was arrested after allegedly assaulting his soon-to-be ex-wife. Huh.
Can't keep his hands to himself.
Leaving loyal listeners puzzled. Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, gee, what the heck?
Accused of assaulting the East. Rough. That's rough. Peter Dibbler.
Little Petey Dibbler.
Was issued the day of second-degree assault. He threatened her on the phone before she arrived at his Bethesda home to pick up her two daughters. Once he entered, he grabbed her forcibly, told him to stop. He was hurting me, and the children were present. He then wrapped his left arm around me, lifted me off the floor with both arms, and threw me into a wall. She suffered a sprained knee, bruising, a black eye, and a head injury. Jesus.
Hey, what are you doing today? You've been Kane scammed.
So
You think he said that after?
No,
You've been Kane
gets
scammed.
even better. This is when you get these creative radio minds at work. So the web. This is how they cover up for the story. When he was arrested, he took the show off the day of the hearing, right?
Yeah.
So the website for iHeartRadio, which airs the Kane Show, noted beside Monday's episode file that radio hosts have been absent for other reasons. Kane got stuck in the elevator, so enjoy some of the show's favorite moments from the past couple of months.
Stuck in the elevator.
That Kane stuck in the elevator again.
I'd like to think that became a euphemism around the office. Like, Kane shows up with a black eye. What'd you get stuck in an elevator again, you piece of shit?
Kane's been out assaulting women again today. He's not going to make it for What's Up Wednesday.
You know, I really wish they hadn't had that 13th floor there. I hit the button and you know what happens. It's just, that is the perfect radio paragraph right there. These pussy scared, uncreative idiots are like, this guy's, and also ruthless. Like, this guy's beating up his girl, but, you know, his wife, but you know, we're getting ratings, we're getting revenue off the show. So let's fuck her. So how do we say Kane, remember that? Let's say he's stuck in an elevator. Like, literally, if I said to you, think of this. Think of a reason. Think of a reason. Traffic. He's stuck in an elevator. Perfect. Let's put on the.
Well, you say they're not creative, but they've come up with a great name for the Kane Show, the former Kane Show.
What's that?
Your Morning Show.
Oh,
that's a new show or no?
Yes.
With the producers.
The 99.5 is Your Morning Show.
For tomorrow, can you get sound of these guys not addressing this from the
I would imagine,
start of the show? Okay.
now Kirk, I know you're going.
Do they call
away-
Jerry for tips on how to do that? Or
Probably.
No?
Well, Cullinane. They talk through Cullinane.
Oh, okay. So apparently it says today they did address it.
Oh, good. Good
Intern
for them.
John addressed it.
Intern John addressed it.
We know you're not dumb.
You know,
the
the
guy you
Monday
want.
after you announced we were going away, intern Justin took the reins and said,
Oh, they've got a huge paragraph here addressing it. We know you're not dumb. You notice, obviously, there's a voice missing this morning, and although he is still part of our iHeart family,
He's stuck in an
Kane
elevator.
is no longer on the show.
Still in the iHeart family?
I applaud whoever at Fox transcribed this because they got all the uhs in. So I just want to say on behalf of everybody, we are beyond grateful that he paved the way for us to be here. I mean, 14 years is amazing. I remember 8 years ago, I was in Des Moines sleeping on the floor with Chewy, and Chewy
Is intern
forgets
John
that.
telling us?
Yeah, he's a little bit too spoiled now. he doesn't forget where he came from. But yeah, I got a call one day and he was like, "Hey, it's Kane." Okay, so he's just going in and telling the story.
All right. So they don't really talk about it.
No. We'll grab it though.
Good. All right. Jesus.
Kirk, we know.
So it's still going to be your show. We're still going to do Rose's. We're going to do John's Justice in like 15 minutes.
They are doing John's Justice still.
So we're going to do new stuff too, but no matter what happens through life,
it is true.
We're going to be here for you.
Imagine if I just decided to jump in front of that train and it's Justin and Will.
Giving the news. Well, we have to do that. I mean, that's the only way it can be done now.
Look, we're still going to talk about Steve's dog.
It'll be me and Mike.
Mike's still going to have his issues. We're still going to do the intern show
No, not
every
even
Friday
me
night.
and Steve doing it. It's Justin and Will doing it.
Yeah, you may notice that there's a voice missing from the podcast.
But we're still going to do the intern show. Don't worry about it. We're still going to do that. I'm still going to have the barbecue. That's going to happen.
Kirk paved the way for us. Sure.
I remember getting a call.
Don't worry, the Wilbur Show. The Wilbur Show's still going to happen.
Will and I are doing the Wilbur Show. Don't you worry about that. We're doing too. Don't you even worry about that.
Kirk, we know you're going away with mental health issues, but what if we said you're trapped in the parking garage and you can't get out for a week?
Unbelievable. Well, Kirk got lost running again. He's so old.
Where the heck is he? Find him. Call in now and say that you found the 1041 fugitive.
He was just arrested for murder last night. What are you doing? Oh my God. Just trapped in an elevator. For 4 hours?
Kirk's stuck writing that novel again.
If you know he's stuck in the elevator, can't you get him out of it? Like, is it that complicated?
I mean, geez, did you call 911? Like,
but even say, then you would have to say he might be out by the end of the show. No, why couldn't he be? It could be any minute now.
He's stuck in an elevator. So
we're watching him here on the security camera. It looks like he is masturbating for the 4th time.
Thank God there are no women in that elevator.
Like the next day, did he say, did he pretend he was stuck in an elevator?
Boy. Oh, gang, I was in that elevator, and the thing that just never works. But anyway,
it was very tough trying to pick a corner to piss in the entire time.
So I mean, obviously that's what I love about that so much. That's why I love it. It's so interesting the way they do that.
Oh, the fakeness of it is almost sociopathic.
Incredible.
Who comes up with that? A program director or?
I mean, I would say on a syndicated show like that, it gets moved up.
Really?
Well, I would think it becomes then a corporate.
Stuck in an elevator.
But you got to remember, those corporate people are just as dumb.
Yeah.
They just happen to move up. Like I've worked with corporate people who have been in radio. Radio is full of idiots.
Yeah.
Fucking look at David Field. Doesn't get any dumber than him. Like they're full of idiots.
It's full of people that wanted to be Kane and couldn't even do that.
Right. Yeah.
Which is
right.
the amazing thing,
Yeah. Will Kane host a year from now? Was Kane doing an FM show on some small Maryland station that just is like with O'Reilly? Like, fuck it, we're bringing him in.
Well, what do you think it means when they say he's still in the iHeart family?
I don't know.
Is he doing a small show somewhere? I wonder.
Doing like a Francesa show?
Can't fire him yet? I wonder.
Yeah, I'm sure they're working out the.
Yeah.
But they said they fired him, right?
Yeah, he says he's no longer with 99.5. So.
I wonder how much of it is he just was not going to take that 40% pay cut.
Yeah.
Well, because he's worth so much elsewhere, right?
Well, I know, but I mean, maybe he's doing like I said, that Grant Wall guy at SI. He was like, I'm not taking this pay cut. And they're like, all right, we'll get the
That guy never got back to me, by the way. That's a good story to get into. Do you know him previously?
I mean, I know who he is. Yeah. I don't think I've ever met him. He was an SI guy who wrote soccer and was unbelievably making 2020. A soccer writer at SI was making $350,000 a year, which is absurd.
Chump change.
I always wonder how people live on that. But like, there's no way you're getting your bang for your buck for that. Forget during the coronavirus.
For anyone writing who is just producing online content, just writing. I don't.
For anyone at Sports Illustrated,
it's impossible.
Who would be worth that? For Sports
nobody.
There might be a few people at Barstool, maybe, but it's in combination with other content.
Yeah.
Like
just strictly blog only?
Not just strictly blog only, but I mean like KFC for example.
Oh sure, but there's
a blogger and a
but he's got a huge podcast and he does the run. Like there's added. I don't think Grant Wall's doing a podcast of that. Now, if he did, everyone would say it was great. But I mean, and then they got rid of him. And it became a pissing war. He said he wouldn't take a 30% pay cut.
Yeah, so he got out ahead of it and tweeted out his version of the story saying they were trying to cut my pay. This is not fair, blah, blah, blah. Never disclosed how much money he was making. And then someone at the company reached out and was like, well, we had a conversation with the 30 senior writers and everyone agreed to a 30% pay cut so that we could not have to fire a bunch of other people except for one person, Grant Wall.
Right.
And then they got into like he was writing like a story a week or something. So basically he was making over $250,000 a year to publish maybe 12, 20 stories about a sport no one cares about.
On SI. No, I mean, he came across like a douchebag. And of course, all the blue check marks it immediately got fired. We're like, oh, this is terrible. It's the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing ever. Well, yeah, it is, but you could have kept your job. He's like, there's no guarantee he's going to get paid in full when this was over. And I was like, I don't know. Who cares? Fucking Grandma. I don't know.
Poor guy.
Tommy John is back, by the way, this week, which I'm excited about. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be spending a lot of time at home. That is very true. That means comfortable wardrobe of loungewear and underwear are going to be your best friends. So right now, Tommy John, the revolutionary loungewear and underwear brand that's redefining comfort, and that is true, by the way. I'm wearing my Tommy John underwear right now, is offering all customers, that's you, fans, 25% off. Go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Get 25% off your order. Treat yourself and upgrade to a few pair of Tommy John underwear in the softest, most breathable fabrics you've ever worn. I can again guarantee you that. And again, whether it's men, women, tweet pictures of yourself in your underwear to Steve. Or to the Kirk Minihane Show. We will retweet, correct, Steve?
Correct.
The men of ladies, the men of men, the men of families. I don't know if we can take pictures of kids in their underwear, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When your fresh underwear is delivered, slip into them and experience the no-roll waistband for a perfect fit. I cannot tell you enough. These are the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn. They're eliminated the visible pain line for women as well, and their quick draw fly has been proven to save men over 217 unfurling minutes a year. Tommy John is so confident in their underwear. If you don't love your first pair, you get a full refund with the best pair you ever wear, or it's free guarantee. You will not do that. I promise you. Underwear is essential to me. I am telling you that I care about underwear comfort. These are the best. Tommy John, no adjustment needed. Hard at TommyJohn.com/Kirk for 25% off your order. TommyJohn.com/Kirk, 25% off orders. TommyJohn.com/KIRK. Go to the site for details and let them know and let us know that you got some great product at Tommy John. Steve, unleash the herd. It's a Monday. Let's talk to the people.
You want to do Saturday Night Live first?
We'll do it in between.
It was not as bad as I was hoping for. Weekend Update was the Weekend Update was what I was looking for.
Yeah, I mean, you knew they'd do the Zoom. You knew they'd do Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
The Hanks thing didn't really work.
No, but it was fine.
He had one
He's
funny
charming.
thing.
It's nice to see him,
True. Another good point by the Radio Watch guy on Twitter. Baker was 100% the one who did the deal without any input from the Krafts. The Globe never mentions that once.
No, of course.
Never mentions it once.
As if Robert Kraft would say to anyone, hey, I got this, guys. I know exactly what masks we need.
By the way, the Baker has a press conference every day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Has he been asked about this big controversy?
Well, today we'll find out. We'll say the Globe wrote this, All right, what we got, Steve?
I'm just pulling up the phone lines.
All right. There you go. Let's get them rocking. Let's get them rocking on a Monday, huh? A rainy Monday. Let's see what they're doing out there.
This weather. Can you believe it?
Oh, it's unbelievable. How was your weekend?
It was great.
It's good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that.
Thank you.
You ready to handle? It's up to you, but I was thinking I'll do a couple hours of Mike and the Minute Fans. If you want to have my brothers on the first or second, whichever order you want, and I'll communicate with the common fans as well in that second hour, pick whoever you want.
Oh, so okay, first hour the three of you, and then second hour you stay and have a couple others in?
Yes, if that's okay.
I like that.
All right, good. I'm glad. Thank you.
You're getting the Matt from Providence treatment.
Well, if I do well in the first hour, I don't want to,
Yeah, be knocked out. Who knows?
That could happen.
Yes.
What do you got, Steve?
Waiting for them to line up.
All right.
I just tweeted it out. All right. They're a little slower than they usually are on a Monday.
Let's go. Jesus Christ.
Jon Stewart's got to be online. This is disappointing.
Is it?
It is.
Let me see here. All right. No calls?
There
Steve?
we go.
Damn it. Maybe today was the day.
We can escape.
I mean, I could just break
Just
the
get the
phone
hell outta
lines
here.
if you want.
How many lines do you have up? I saw some controversy on that this week.
Big controversy.
Oh, really?
I defended him, though.
I did hear that.
I can open up as many as we need, but we have to pay when someone's on hold. So as long as we have full lines, I've been setting it around 3 instead of 5.
By the way, my girl Nikki Egan, I think her last name is. She did the book and the podcast for Chasing Cosby. Just tweeted out, watching the way the mainstream media is treating Tara Reade's allegation is deja vu all over again. It's exactly how the rest of the media treated the Bill Cosby case in 2005.
Exactly.
Weird. It's like there's someone who's a journalist who takes a consistent approach to allegations, regardless of who's making them.
Who knows the actual story? Yeah. It's strange. All right, they're loaded up?
They are.
All right, who am I speaking to first? I saw there's a new site that's dedicated to how many times I asked Steve if the lines are loaded. New Twitter account. Hello.
Excellent. That's what we needed.
Hey,
that's good. Who am I speaking to?
This is Ryan.
Hello, Ryan. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
Hey, Kirk. So I get a question. I am 24, and I'm starting to get a bunch of gray hair.
Yep.
What's your suggestion? My brother's going bald, so I thought, and I'm not. So
I'll be honest. I'll kill yourself, I think is my advice. It's fucking
What,
hair.
you shaved?
It's fucking hair in your head.
Yeah, but dude, I'm way too young to have a bunch of gray hair.
I was about 30, early 30s when it started.
Used just for men.
I just turned 24.
How old are you again?
I,
Are you 24? You fucking told us you're 72. You told me 3 times.
How gray are we talking now?
like more than just a few gray hairs.
Guys, I'm not.
Guys are usually fine.
Guys, don't dye. I don't think guys should dye their hair unless we get some product that says we should. Then we'll do.
Steve, should I go like just for men, like the salt and pepper? Or?
Yeah, no, just for men. Just
Why, do you
dye,
do that,
dye the
Steve?
white ones. No, I don't. But he's obviously very concerned about it. Do you have a girlfriend
Questions
or a
will be
wife
asked
or a
now.
fiance or anything?
No.
Well, see, that's
It's-
until after you're married, you can't go gray. If people
you're
see
36?
people see your
That's not
gray
a big
hair,
deal.
they're gonna think you're weak. They're gonna think you're like
How's-
sickly.
They're
Let
gonna
me
think
ask
you're
you
weak.
this.
Yeah.
I'm 24 years old.
You're 24. Okay, all right. That changes.
Let me ask you this, though.
You're good.
How good a bald head do you have? Could you go bald? Shave it.
Oh, he's hung up on us.
Once Mike starts talking, it's fucking over.
All right, I know this
we,
guy.
we had good
I was
chemistry
talking
there
to
going
Kirk.
for a
I didn't
second.
know this guy was going to jump in. This fucking inane rambling. But he could shave for a little while.
Sure. Yeah. Well, also, I'd like to know if he's, to Steve's point, is he 5'8", 140, or is he 6'3", 230?
Another good point.
Because if you're a big guy, you can have a little bit of gray hair. I can understand if you're feeling a little self-conscious.
pipsqueak with gray hair doesn't
Yeah,
really
the kind
work.
of guys that you and I would, kick some sand on at the beach,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
dragging the back and fucking beat up. The
dorks.
Yeah.
Do you have any grays,
Dweebs.
Mike?
I don't know. I don't. Although I think my girlfriend noticed one the other day, but she likes to fuck with me just to get me.
Oh, would that
more
bother you?
self-conscious. It would bother me for a minute, and then not really. It would bother me at first.
I'm mostly gray now, almost. I have a lot of gray hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could see it more. When are you just going no haircut until this thing's over?
I'm waiting for an emotional
I'm doing
reunion,
too.
and I have so many fucking jokes for this barber. I'm gonna fucking kill.
Can we hear some?
Nope, not yet.
Damn.
You're gonna walk in there with a ponytail. It's gonna be the first time he has to whip out the scissors on you.
I'm gonna be razor sharp that day. That's what I'm gonna say right away.
Oh, God.
That kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yes.
All right, 617.
He's got good goods.
I'm taking some polls on how I'm gonna do.
morning,
But I think
guys.
pretty well. Well, fine. Hello, how are you? You stepped all over my barber puns. What do you want?
Nothing. I just want to say hi. Big fan, Kirk. Hope you're staying safe.
Most famous
Love you
person with the last
Love
name
you very
Barber.
much, bud.
Yeah, I love you too.
Tiki.
Tiki Barber.
My question is,
Marion
actually, I have
Barber.
a story
Tiki
to tell you that's in line with.
Oh, okay. We're not done. Yes, go ahead, please.
I have a story to tell you about eating your own cum.
Oh, sorry.
Following up on
All
that
right, you've got us.
Another one. All right, go ahead.
I guess we'll take
for a
it.
Monday morning. Well, it's a little twist on it, Mike. So it's not quite up your alley, but
Okay.
a little bit different. So we have a dog that sleeps in the bed with us and is generally around a lot. And
I like where this is going.
we don't
Okay.
we don't eat our own cum, but
Good.
after we finish copulating,
Give it to
the
the
dog
dog?
immediately is like on it and jumps in and like gets in the mix.
Okay, okay. We can hang
mean-
up. This is even too disgusting for me. What?
He's feeding his dog cum.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
You
don't-
haven't
not
taken
feeding the
steps to
dog. I mean,
prevent
is there a
this?
way to be preventative? Right? Can't you be preventative of this action taking place? This is illegal. What you're saying? I think.
Is it?
I think.
No.
It sounds like you're jerking off down your dog's
independent.
throat.
I don't think anybody's saying that. Steve. It's a little, it's a
Maybe
little
I'm
too
not-
excited to bring
you're
that
right,
up,
but
Steve.
Open up.
Jesus.
So it's after we're finished having
Like
sex.
licks like the bed or something?
The dog will jump up on the bed where the ground zero and basically start like licking all over it. And if there's some that got on the bed or like a little remnant, it'll like do the cleanup duty. It's friggin' bizarre, but the only option is to not have sex. And
You gotta start shooting inside, bro.
I could also say maybe, get the dog out of the room during it.
Eh.
I mean, it's not the only option.
Yeah.
I mean,
quit. Give
there
up.
there are other options.
It feels like you've really just kind of settled on your dog being a cum eater.
I don't feel like you've really examined all the options here.
okay, now I feel worse.
You
I thought you
should.
guys were going to help me.
All right. Well, we'll do the best we can. Thank you for the call. But thanks for the call. That's very helpful.
Poor guy's got a cum addicted dog.
Jesus, God.
I think the dog jumps up every time and immediately starts eating it.
That's very strange. Is it the scent or something?
I don't know if I don't know. I've not been in the room with a dog.
Be a weird lie to tell, but yet,
do that.
it's definitely possible, I guess. I don't know.
could be
Hello.
lying.
Follow up. Next call. See if they have similar thoughts. Hello.
What's up, guys?
Your dog eat cum, yay or nay?
God, put him in another room.
What do you got?
Kirk, I don't tell you how to run your show, but some great content. I was listening to an interview you had with Dustin Pedroia. Now, you had written like an article or something criticizing the Red Sox for extending him,
Right.
and he kind of toughed.
Oh, hold on. One second. Hold on. 1 second. Rose McGowan also weighed in on this thing last night as well. But go ahead, please. I'm sorry. Dustin Pedroia, yes.
and he tried to tough talk you, saying, let him decide when he's going to stink, and said, talk to me in, 7 years. Well, that 7 years is like now, and the guy's been horrible for the last, 3-4 years.
I'll give him a call.
Great. Play that interview and then, reflect on it now.
Sounds good. Thank you. Yes, I think I was critical of him, and Bradford was terrified because I wrote it and got him on the show we were doing together. I was trying to cover up, and I was like,
"Look at you ripping Pedroia."
Yeah.
So should I
really
book
disappointed in this play?
Pedroia for
I'm
later
sure
in the
he's
week?
willing to come on. Yes. George Stephanopoulos test positive for coronavirus.
Saw that this morning.
Yeah. Jeez.
Sad day.
Steve, big smile on Steve's face. He's an asshole.
I go, George Stephanopoulos got coronavirus. He goes, oh, did he?
Please.
Oh, gee, that's too bad.
He's a human being.
That's why I said it's too bad.
Monster. Go ahead. Take some more. Steve, are they loaded up?
They're loaded up.
Good.
Believe it or not. Good.
Good morning, boys. How we doing?
What's up?
So, Kirk, I need to apologize.
Okay.
This has been weighing on me since I started listening to the show last summer. When I was about 8 years old, my parents took me to a Bruce Springsteen concert. It was
How old are you?
First real concert I ever went to.
How old
About
are you?
8, 7 or 8.
No, how old are you now?
Right now, 25.
25. So that was 17 years ago?
Yeah. just
Okay.
about.
Where did you see it?
And Old Giant Stadium.
Old Giant Stadium. Okay. I went to a couple of those shows, by the way, in 03, in the summer of 03.
It may have been. The timing works out, but here's the reason that
I don't
you may
care about
hang
your
up
story.
on.
Oh, go ahead.
I fell asleep during that show
Well, you're 8 years old.
for the majority of it.
You're 8 years old. What are your parents doing dragging you to that concert at 8 years old? I never understand when parents bring kids to concerts like that. I don't get it. It's one thing if it's a show they
I'm
want
not
to go
really
see.
sure, but I was going to say, it's nice having the story, but it also eats away knowing
It is a great story.
I fell asleep instead of having that.
Well, have you been to concerts since? Bruce concerts since?
Not Bruce, no.
Okay.
I am from the Jersey Shore area, so I see him,
I have been to concerts.
Hair there, but
I made
not
my
a concert.
triumphant return to concerts. However,
Oh, what's the
years
last
later.
concert you went to? Was it good?
The last concert I went to was, I think about 3 or 4 years, was Red Hot Chili Peppers, which was phenomenal.
You
show.
stayed awake
So,
the whole time?
I'm pleased.
Good.
Oh, boy.
Have you fallen asleep at any other public events?
Actually, I
Oh, wait a minute.
at the Kentucky Derby 3 years ago.
Were you drunk?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you're,
I was up for the entire day,
okay.
and then the
Oh,
20-minute window of the actual race.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Hang on.
I'd like if this guy had a
Steve.
story of falling asleep everywhere. He's like, actually, I fell asleep at the inauguration.
Oh, you seem like a nice guy. I pardon you for falling asleep when you're 8 years old. I don't understand the parents who bring kids to the shows. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
actually,
It makes no
2013 Boston Marathon there at the
Fell
finish
asleep?
line.
I was
Fell right
asleep
asleep.
there.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't get bringing kids to those shows. It's weird.
You're not going to bring Harry to a Bruce show?
No, I mean, if you wanted to go and he's a teenager or something, but if they want to go see the fucking Imagine Dragons, I get it. They like those guys.
Yeah.
But that'd be like my dad dragging me to go see whatever.
I guess it's them thinking
Frankie
like,
Valli and the Four Seasons.
Like if you really wanted to get Harry into Bruce music.
yeah, but that's not gonna. But as a parent, that's not how it works.
No, but in their minds, they think, oh, if I take him to this show, then they'll have something to grow up and say, oh, I was a Bruce fan.
I guess. I mean, I've seen kids like younger than that at these shows. It's ridiculous.
The real
just
reason
the
is they
parents
couldn't
wanna
get a
go,
babysitter,
exactly.
I guess. Leave it home. Christ. All right. Hello.
Hola.
What's up?
Question for Kirk. I'm wondering if your parents ever listened to the old show and if they ever had feedback for you.
My parents listen to me on the radio at EI?
Yeah.
Yes. No, they listen all the time. My mom would never be critical of me, ever. And my dad would be, my dad was just nervous. He always thought I was going to get in trouble, and he would be like, geez, did you have to do this?
Yeah, I heard
Did
what you said there, Kirk.
Yeah, did you have
something
to do this? You have to do that? He didn't get it. Like, he didn't get why it was working. He's older. I mean,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, he liked the fact that I was on. He really liked that. Because, his friends all listen to EI driving to work, especially John and Jerry. Like, that's a show for guys like that,
Yeah.
But
I
he
understand
didn't,
he was more of a Jerry guy, you're saying.
yeah, not even really, though. He didn't get, he wouldn't get Madawaska.
Right.
He just wouldn't, that part of me that existed even back then in that show he just didn't quite.
The stuff that just anyone wouldn't get about the show. He wasn't
and
he
would
wasn't
say,
into the weird
yeah,
He's still a little more old school.
Yes, and he would say, I don't know why you have to do this or that, but not even really in a critical way, but just sort of.
Didn't understand it.
He didn't like tubular cateries.
No, right. That's a good example. But that was not discussed.
So he was definitely not like a Stern guy.
No, my parents had amateur porn for years, I found out later. Still tons of videos on Tube Glory with the two of them. No. He actually liked Imus because Imus had so many political guys on.
Yeah.
And he liked the Imus sort of.
Was he a right winger?
No.
No.
He was not even conservative. He was, I think, technically a Democrat, but would vote. He was pretty centrist, I think.
Because he was like a 90s liberal.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, he was sort of a middle ground, but he didn't. He was not. He would not. He would listen to the show because it's my show.
You're on it.
But he would never listen to it if it wasn't his son ever.
He wouldn't listen to this.
No. That's what I mean. No. Never. My mom would every day, and she'd say, "Oh, it's good," but she would never be critical.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, he's gone.
You got bang for your buck there. Go ahead.
401.
Hey guys, thanks for taking my call.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I was thinking about the Kirk Minihane 5K, which I'm very excited for. I was thinking about how we're going to have Mike do this, and I was wondering if you had interest in him holding hands with a deaf guy, and the two of them have to combine their powers to figure it out.
Yes, I am interested in that.
All right. Who you got? We got any deaf guys?
I know
They
a
certainly
deaf guy.
can't hear this, huh?
I get
The
you a deaf
ribbon has
guy.
already begun.
But for the deaf guy, it's kind of easy.
Yeah, there's nothing he can't.
I mean, he's dragging this fat ass for.
I know that's just.
Sorry.
But hold on. Like, what's the difference?
Fat deaf guy.
What's the difference between that and a guy who's?
You want a fat deaf guy?
Oh,
He said he could get a fat deaf guy.
Okay, but like if you
I'm
can,
not that fat.
but if you can, he's not talking about you. He's saying that
He did.
you said he's fat.
I did say you said it's not that hard for the deaf guy. I was like, he's going to drag that fat ass for 5
That's true. He is
kilometers.
fat. No, he is fat. That's true. You are fat. But if you're a guy you can hear and you're dragging him, what's the difference?
Yeah, there's no.
You know what I'm saying?
You'd be
Like,
my seeing eye human.
look, I'm open to it, but pitch me on why this is going to work.
I just think it'd be an incredible moment. Two disabled
That's
men
true.
coming together in the name of Kirk Minihane
It
to
is
finish the race.
To get back from coronavirus to a deaf man and a blind holding hands, there's something to
Has
that.
there been a big disagreement in the two communities?
Yes.
Oh, there has.
Yeah.
Do we think
The deaf have had it easy for too long.
is the which is worse argument really is divided you guys?
I don't think it's even close. Blind people have it way worse. than
I would,
deaf.
I would,
definitely worse
I
to
would,
be blind, right?
I would
Way worse.
not even close.
Now,
I
do
would
we,
agree.
do we think that blind and deaf
gotta
is
be.
the right pairing of disabilities? Because Mike pushing a wheelchair also has potential.
There we go. Now we're cooking.
That's true. That could be.
Now we're cooking.
Could be litigious, but I mean, yeah.
Oh,
I'm-
there's got to be a
litigious.
Minifan in a wheelchair.
now you're talking. See, now we've pitched something. Can we get a disabled Minifan, or even if we need to, just an adult Minifan who's not disabled, who Mike can push around for 3 miles?
Sure.
Now, see, what's your name, caller?
Matt,
you've got. Thank you for the call. Because
Excellent
you've let us.
A little collaboration.
You know what? As Steve heard for years at the Howie Carr Show, Matt, email Steve the name of the deaf person who Mike might run the 5K with, just in case, just we have it in our pocket. But I like the idea of Mike pushing around a disabled.
Now we've got the hook.
Now, yes,
Yeah.
that can work.
More likely I'll be pushing around Kevin
Kevin
from
from
Bristol.
Bristol, yes, you will. There's really no doubt.
better that than DEC.
That's true. Are they loaded up, Steve?
They are.
All right, that's good. That's funny. I like that idea. That's
like
good. Now, some volunteers, please.
774, you're up. Oh, Manny hangs up.
You're not up.
Here you go.
You missed your chance.
Hello.
What's up?
S.E. Robinson from the Discord here.
Who?
S.E. Robinson.
S.E. Robinson.
Okay. Hello. I'll be talking to the Discord
I got
people live
something
chat
for-
today. Yes.
Something for each one of you guys.
Do you guys
First of
feel?
all,
Hold
Steve-
on. Do you feel immediately the pizza is going to be better if the box has the guy on it with like the Italian twirling
Yes.
the mustache? I
Yeah.
feel like that.
Or a picture of Italy.
Yes,
Am I
I
right
feel
with
like that
that?
raises a pizza up two points already.
Definitely.
Like I feel more excited about eating it at that.
I like
point.
it if it's a custom box because it lets you know that they've really put the thought into the box.
Yes.
And if they put the thought into the box, they put the thought into
But
the
I
pizza.
really like the guy twirling the mustache.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're fucking home. This is going to be good pizza. Like it's automatically hotter for some reason. I feel more confident about it.
I'm with you.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you.
What made you think that?
Maybe he's about to ask that
It's
question.
fine.
Who
There's
knows?
a great place up here in Maine called Pizza Joint, who has the mustache twirling.
Where is that?
pizza guy.
Where is that?
There's one in South Portland and there's one in Portland.
Okay, Portland places. Pizza Joint.
Yeah, a little bit farther up than the Kennybunk.
What kind of pizza are we talking?
Kind of like the flat crust, crunchy crust with the small pepperonis, spicy ones.
Okay.
Real good.
I could use a pizza right now. Steve, give me a pizza, would you please? Go ahead.
Hey, so real quick, Steve, I know I'm a fake S.E. Robinson, but if you could please listen to that Stonks and Stuff show that's waiting on you, that would be great.
Now what?
Oh, are you the Minifinance guy?
You know, I'm not going to take any responsibility for a loss.
All right, we'll talk about that. Thank you. So what is it, Steve? What is he talking about?
It's something the interns sent me this weekend. It's,
Was any good?
Some guy from the Discord. Apparently, it's this guy wants to talk about financial advice.
Entercom stock is over $1, by the way.
Oh, damn it.
God.
Goddamn, Trump's so good.
He's too good.
I like that rundown thing. That wasn't bad, whatever it was.
Oh, with the Rent for Men?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like a recap of what happened the past week. You never get that
no.
anywhere.
How many different ways can we rip off
every
DC?
single listener is going to be doing that.
Yeah.
I love the fact that DC thinks he created some incredible thought, too. Like, no one else has ever done that before. Some recap or talking about a show.
Oh, does he? Does he act like that?
Yeah. Oh, he was all. You saw him all pissed at you, right?
Something out, yeah.
He was shitting on you on Saturday.
No, I know that. Yeah. But that's
like,
always been our little rivalry. I think he's half joking when he does it.
Okay, because I mean, you know, like Chris and Ken were doing that for our show.
I mean, Howard
and
Stern.
we ripped
had
that out
people
from
doing
Stern.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they got that from somebody.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fine.
And I've acknowledged on my show that when I did it that way because that's what DC originally talked about.
The point is,
DC
is a fuckhead, right?
I think he's a genius, a broadcasting genius.
When am I doing that show with him? Is that tomorrow?
I don't know. You guys had scheduled that on your own.
I think I've got 6. All right, go ahead. Take some more calls. Steve, are they loaded up?
Yes, they are.
Let's take some more. Good morning.
Is this Kirk Famous Minihane?
Wednesday at 11 o'clock, I'm doing it, Steve.
Okay.
Samir. Yes, it is. Kirk Seamus Minihane, born October 31st, 1974. Yep. 2 feet tall, 3 feet long when I was born. That's what the doctor said. Holy shit, what are we going to do with this? And nurses were lining up. I was an hour old. I impregnated 3 nurses that day.
It's very impressive.
Yeah. Is it because you're so large below the belt?
I'm pretty much what I just said, I think, no?
Yeah.
Wow. Big fan.
A sidekick.
The
yes.
Quick wit here.
Interview, and I've been
that?
loving the Sopranos talk.
Many do.
The episodes of the podcast though are not good.
The Sopranos show.
So bad.
Oh, you don't like him?
Well, I got to tell you, Mike's going to defend him. I get Sharippa problems with the host. It's too. He's got to shut the fuck up and let Imperioli talk. Shut the fuck up.
See, I don't think he's gotten in the way.
He's definitely gotten in the way.
He's a little like he likes to hear himself talk and tell his own jokes and laugh at his own jokes.
Imperioli's getting annoyed. I can tell. He gets like just shut the fuck up.
With himself.
Yeah,
What's that?
I'll have to listen to episode 3 now.
What's funny about the way
he's like running. He seems like he's running over his words. Like he really.
I think he's nervous. I think he's doing something.
Imperioli needs to drive the bus.
Essentially, become the DEC version of the Sopranos podcast. We just wrap up. But what he's got to learn is like I understand that for some reason he's been assigned the host duties.
Yeah.
But just talk. Like it's okay. Like we don't really need to go because he'll be like. And then Carmela went like we don't need that direct a recap of the episode.
It should almost just open with them already talking.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, like where they're already in because they don't need someone to steer the ship.
No, I mean, in once in a while you gotta get back to stuff, but he also is you can just tell he's nervous and he doesn't let you know what's so great about that show? That's how good The Sopranos was, though. Like I almost get mad at him. I'll be thinking about like this morning. The other day I was listening to the second one. I was running. And I was like, I'm listening to his voice. I'm like, Jesus, Bobby's got a lot of confidence here. I'm like, well, you're supposed to be a pussy.
That's true.
Like he should be more submissive.
Sharippa's a much more confident.
Yeah, Christopher should be like, what the fuck?
I don't think he's gotten in the way, really. But
he has.
I can see what you're saying about. Like, I knew that would be the complaint about him, but I thought he's been because what I knew of Sharippa was he was that guy. I thought he's almost toned that down a little bit.
Well, that's good then because he gets in the way for me. But it's fine. It's good. All right, who's up?
Yeah.
Oh, you got something else?
Still there.
No, just gone. He was about to say something else, Steve.
Very profound.
It was going to be something good, I can tell.
You never know. You never know.
Hey, Kurt.
Hello.
What's going on? So I've been watching some of the YouTube content over the past week, and I've been watching some of the Menace show.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he wearing a Red Sox shirt?
Well, that's been addressed.
That's
been addressed. He will not do that again. Like a good little doggy too. He jumped. He's the right line.
I don't know why. I don't know why those are still up on the YouTube channel.
That's a fair point. It's been discussed, but I don't want to be somebody who takes down. Listen, that content stays, but the rule's been made now. If he wears a Red Sox jersey, any memorabilia, gone. That show is gone.
And then I've got another question about Stern. So I know that you said you didn't really like the whole crazy put the strippers out.
Yeah, not
stuff,
my thing.
But were you a fan of the Whack Pack? Because
yes,
I'm 20 and right now and have TikTok, and a lot of Beetlejuice content has been going on.
Oh, really?
Were you ever a fan of Beetlejuice?
I mean,
Beetlejuice is now really, really popular on social media.
I liked him on the show a couple. Yes, yeah. I remember they had him on one. I don't know what happened to him. That he's like that. I'm not sure what it is. I remember one time they were interviewing him, and they were. Please, the floor is yours. I don't mean to get in your way on your show.
No, I just think it's pretty interesting how the only
that is interesting. Hold on. Okay, that's fascinating. Yes. They were. Thanks for the call. They were talking to him one time. They were doing he was going to run against Hillary Clinton or something for senator in New York as a joke. Yeah. And Sherman's like, "What do you think of abortion?" He's like, "I like abortion. That makes me horny." Nothing he said ever made sense.
He would have had a good run.
He just had, I don't know. But then you read a lot of people that say Stern was super exploitative of people.
Oh, I mean, he was, but he also, I think the thing Stern did, and him backing away from that makes it look worse in hindsight, I think. But I think he kind of treated those guys like regular people. Yeah, for sure.
In a way.
Well, the thing
I think him changing it to Gary the Conqueror now,
Wendy the slow
makes
adult.
it look like he was being an asshole for all those years.
But where is Beetlejuice if Stern doesn't do that?
Right, he's just a crazy guy on the street.
Yeah, I don't think he made his life any worse.
Nobody knows. No.
Right.
I think he made his life a lot better. He can make money doing silly TikTok.
I mean,
videos
could he have
now.
done some huge intervention for Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf? Yes. Would he have changed him? No. So that's not his job. I don't know. That's not his job.
Of course not. Though the guy I liked was Eric the Midget. I know a lot of people hated him, but I liked Eric the Midget.
Oh, he's a great little angry guy.
Yeah.
He's like our Menners.
Yeah, exactly.
Manners the angry
That's
midget.
kind of how I always viewed him.
That's true.
He's going after Gary instead of Steve.
That's true. Hopefully it ends the same.
Poor Eric.
Welcome back to Sports Geniuses. I'm your host, Matt Vasgersian.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
We're ready for our tiebreaker question to decide today's champion. Mike, Kirk, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
This two-time NBA champion is the only athlete to be named a high school first-team All-American in football, basketball, and baseball.
This two-time NBA MVP is what?
MVP.
Sorry, I will repeat myself.
Go ahead.
This two-time NBA champion, is the only athlete to be named a high school first-team All-American in football, basketball, and baseball.
Oh, fuck.
Two-time NBA champion. Because I would say MVP would make it a lot easier. Two-time NBA champion, high school All-American in baseball, football, and basketball?
Yes, only American athlete to ever do that.
Football part is tough for me. Two-time champion.
Like a hint, I can.
How familiar am I with this player?
Well, here's my one hint, my first hint. He surprisingly was not on your list of top NBA players last week.
See, I didn't think he was a football American because he played in the NBA in Major League Baseball. I was going to guess Danny Ainge.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
we have a winner.
Thank you.
Kirk
Yes.
Minihane,
Thank you.
the sports genius.
Thank you very much.
Not think it would be a white guy.
Thank you very much.
That's just not what I was going through in my Rolodex.
But I assumed because he played for the Blue Jays and the Reds and the
that's
Celtics,
a smart guess.
and he won in 81 and 84 as a player. He's a two-time champion as a player. I did think Ainge. That makes sense. I didn't know I have to admit, I didn't know he was an All-American football player.
Because I think Jackie Robinson was my first up, and I realized he said NBA.
Yes. But I don't know if Jackie Robinson was a high school. I don't know if the high school American was quite going on at that level back then.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he played 3 sports in high school and college.
He did, yeah. He was, yes, and a great track star, too.
And then I thought Allen Iverson, but no.
Nope.
That was my process. If you like me to walk you through the process.
You're not a sports genius.
No, I'm not.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. All right, go ahead. I like that. Call back again this week. I like that.
Yeah,
What's
I like
up?
that guy.
I get nervous. I get nervous during those things. I was so nervous during that TV show. I don't know why.
Really?
Oh, God.
I guess, you've never done it. Now you wouldn't be nervous.
No. We taped at 2 o'clock that day. You know what I had for lunch that day, Steve? Nice meatball sub from Togo's. Gross. You guys know Togo's at all?
You had a Baconator and a Biggie Fry.
I did. I did on the way back. I did. As a matter of fact, I did on the way back. It was very good.
Fraud.
I have been the Dairy Queen.
Hey, what's up, Kirk?
What's up?
I've been playing casting agent for the Kirk World blockbuster movie.
Oh, good.
And I want to hear. I'm giving you final take on who's in it.
The cast.
I got these actors committed right now. I want to see what you think about it.
Okay.
All right. So Mike, Jake Gyllenhaal, Steve, Jim Parsons, DEC, Wayne Knight, Menace. I know this actor's a little tall to play him, but Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Intern Justin, Jonah Hill.
Okay, that's good.
Intern Will. Chum-Li from Pawn Stars.
Okay.
Latino Kirk, Wilma Valderrama.
Yep. A little young.
MHB, Sean Weiss. The guy who played Goldberg from Mighty Ducks. I don't know if you remember.
I don't know who that is.
Portnoy, Chris O'Dowd.
Okay.
Big Cat, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Just trying to bounce them off you, see what you think.
I think that's perfect casting.
Did you not cast me?
I particularly like mine.
You were tough. I went with Bale just because he's my favorite actor.
Christian Bale, I'll take it. Fine. Do you have Jake Gyllenhaal playing Mike that here?
I don't know why, but I'm not questioning it.
Yeah, he kind of just like a plain, mediocre, boring
of course, there's
actor.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah.
So now that you've explained it, it
had
makes
to be an
sense.
insult.
Casted fine.
I thought it was because he was so handsome.
I was thinking.
Just moves on.
Girls, I don't want to leave. I was doing Maggie Gyllenhaal for Lauren Lynn.
Okay.
Jim Parsons got that face you want to punch for Steve.
Right.
You know,
Steve's casting the female part. Okay. Okay. Yes. Go ahead. You can make the. Who's going to direct it? Out of curiosity, have you got a director attached?
I mean, I go Tarantino just because.
Yeah, I think he's the right guy for the project. I would agree.
That kind of bears on how the movie ends.
Yes.
I would think.
Well, I like the idea. In some ways, it depends on who the enemy
Kirk kills us all.
Yes. All right. Thanks for the call. It's interesting casting. It's a big budget.
I like it. Smart.
I would prefer
Jonah
Keanu
Hill as
Reeves.
intern Justin seems perfect.
Keanu Reeves, you think would be good?
Keanu Reeves.
That was me.
I would think Seth Rogen. Do you have Seth Rogen? Did he say or no?
He said Jonah Hill is intern Justin.
Jonah Hill. He could.
I feel like that's more of a will.
I was going to say Jonah Hill could play either intern.
Yeah, I guess so.
Both.
I see him
like
more
Nutty
as
Professor.
I see him more as he should.
That's true.
Yeah. In the role of a lifetime.
Jonah Hill, and Jonah Hill.
It's all three interns.
All right, who's up? They still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up.
All right, let's go. Good morning. Hello.
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Kirk, couple book questions for you. I started reading the Joe DiMaggio book by Kramer.
Richard Ben Kramer, yeah.
Yeah, I think you recommended it at some point on the show.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering, I realized he wrote one about Ted Williams, too.
Have
you ever read that?
Did he write a book about Ted Williams? Or I think he wrote an Esquire story about Ted Williams. Did he write a book about him?
I think I saw a book on Amazon. I was like, what do you think about Ted Williams now?
Oh, maybe that was later on. I haven't read that one. I read Lee Monfield's book about Ted Williams. It was good. It was fine. I mean, you know it all already. You've seen it all. The DiMaggio one's good because you didn't know what an asshole he was. Richard Ben Kramer definitely opens that up.
That was the DiMaggio book is crazy.
Great. It's a great biography. Tremendous biography. He was a great writer. Yeah. Awesome writer.
Definitely glad I picked it up. All right. Well, I'll read the Ted Williams one. I'll let you know what I think.
Okay. Well, ignore my recommendation. Fine. Yeah. Give us a call back.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Kirk Minihane Show Book Club is another question here at some point. Get everyone together. Zoom it up.
Makes sense.
Yeah, why not?
People have been clamoring
We're
for
going to zoom it?
Yes. Can you zoom with like 5,000 people?
I think the upper limit is like 12.
Oh, is that true?
Maybe. I don't know. How many did they have on Saturday Night Live?
I'll go into different book clubs.
At 5 or 6 on SNL.
I did see that.
Yeah.
God, that was rough. The Hanks thing, I felt bad for Hanks.
So a couple of the sketches I didn't think were terrible. The Hanks thing I thought was...
It was all right.
It was cool to see him, I guess. That's about it.
He just had the one funny line at the end where he's like, will we make you laugh? Well, it's Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, right. Larry David, I thought had a couple good lines.
Yeah, I guess.
A Weekend Update was where it got what I expected. The level of bad I expected it to be.
That was rough. All right, who's up? That was rough. Hello.
Big Steve hung up on me before I could get to my criticism of Mike.
What a piece of shit, huh?
How many people are calling in right now, Steve?
We've had 1,701.
This fucking guy gets back in? Well, what's your criticism of Mike? Please, the floor is yours.
Yeah, 155 calls later, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, it's okay. I listened back to the old podcast in between. I'm a big podcast guy, always listening to something. So,
look at you.
If you go back to Kirk Granson interview, if you want a great, example of Mike being a complete asshole, you can listen to the poor college kid asking questions, and right at the 2-hour mark, he asked a legitimate question to you, Kirk. I think regarding your mental health. And
I have a 2-hour interview with Mike somewhere? What?
No. This is when we had
kid was
Chad, the college guy
Chad.
who wrote that paper about us.
He called 2-hour mark that particular day.
Oh, we called in the other day?
Right.
Or the day he was here?
The day he was here, I think.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, the day he was there.
I'm sorry, yeah.
So Mike butts into one of these serious questions the poor kid's
Very
trying
serious.
to ask.
Yeah, it was all very
laughing, and you completely disregard Mike's little interjection
right?
there.
Yeah, right.
I'm becoming great at that,
And it goes completely. It was completely uncalled for.
Is your point that Mike's a talentless asshole? I mean, nobody's.
His point is that I laughed.
Well, nobody's gonna fight you.
No.
Question about mental illness. I'm very
listen
sorry.
back to it now. Now here's the other thing. If you listen,
I will listen back to it.
This is kind of where I'm at. Where I'm at in the old episodes. if you listen to the episode where you, Steve, and your brother, Kirk, are out to lunch and you have the criticism of Mike, and then it comes up on the air, yada, yada. If you listen to how salty he is.
Sensitive. I agree. I agree.
Yes.
I agree. He's sensitive. Right. He's tensing up right now.
I'm angry.
I could get you angry in 30 seconds right now if I said two things.
I'm sure you could.
I could do it. I just might too.
Why?
I just might figure something out. I feel like it. That's why.
I've been perfectly fine.
Who wants that?
No, I don't want it.
Shut the fuck up, you blind fat fuck.
I'm curious what you'd say now.
You'll have to find out.
It's funny you play that drop because if you listen to Portnoy's criticism and you take out all the anger that's
I like this guy. This guy's a real hater. There's real hate here. Go ahead. Yeah. So go ahead.
Well, no, I think Mike's a good guy.
I agree.
He's really cocky.
Yep.
He's really cocky.
I agree.
That's a frequent criticism we hear of Mike.
This guy's very astute.
I agree with him. Yeah.
Very cocky.
He needs to be knocked down the peg or three.
Yeah. This is a great example right now. I mean, come on.
What was your point about the tennis thing? Like, what did he? I'm confused. When Steve was ripping him when we were having lunch at tennis that day, before we had played tennis.
Not the tennis. No, it was when you and one of your brothers and Steve were out to lunch.
That was the day of the tennis match.
You know what?
No. That was the day before your practice round.
A practice.
We know.
Remember,
I
went there in practice with Nico, and then you went there, or Timo. Yeah.
Nico. Yes. But that's when you were ripping Mike.
So.
No, that's when you tried to set me up to voice criticisms you yourself had so you could bring them on the show.
Wrong.
I can sniff out the Kirk Minihane trap.
That's as real as a 2010 fucking hot dog eating contest.
I know it was all him, boss.
Thank you.
If you listen to the contrast between Mike being the asshole to the poor kid where he's like the bully, and then Mike being the victim where you guys are talking about him, it's a perfect example of Portnoy's criticism of Mike.
I'll have to go back. There may be something to that.
Yeah. I remember I did bully that kid.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
My last criticism of
Mike take your time. If you have more.
This is like a papal encyclical here.
No one's here to
stick around.
No one's here to get. Listen, the callers have as much time as they want. I don't think we're getting anybody's way here yet.
We could go for hours here on this.
Yeah, so Kirk just said. Continue.
So, lastly, for today anyway.
Steve, you just got my home phone. Give me myself. We'll talk on the drive home. We have things to say. Go ahead.
Pretty nice.
I love the guy who's calling 155 times to do this. Is like Mike is just pathetic.
I mean, who disagrees with this, right, Mike?
Right. I know. That's the thing. Why do they keep calling? We all agree. We all understand.
What's your final criticism?
One final criticism. So, Kirk, as a man in recovery, as I am as well,
as is Mike.
Typically you can't call someone else an alcoholic. However, you can offer assistance to them.
I've tried to.
Now, anybody in their right mind who doesn't have or has a problem with drinking and has realized it knows that if you show up to work shit-faced, right? And the problem is that you're drinking and you couldn't control your drinking. I don't care how many people bought you.
This one we haven't done enough. I think
it's worth a re-examining.
Yeah. I'll shut up. I'm sorry to get in your way. This has been fascinating.
Now,
am I wrong, Steve, though? You hear see how sensitive he gets, though?
I know. He gets
I've been in his shoes before. Somebody calls in and says...
I'm just saying, he does get sensitive,
how many times are we going to do it? He does
get sensitive.
I do as well, though. If somebody calls in, they're like, I've got a bone to pick with Steve. I'm just like, all right, well, fuck you.
How many times?
But Mike's reaction is to talk over it.
I can let it unfold.
No, but I'm saying it's sort of
the same criticism every time. I know what he's going to say.
But it's kind of the repeating thing.
But he is an alcoholic. Yes, can I just get you there a little faster?
Maybe you'll have something new to say.
Here's the problem, Mike.
Yes. I didn't acknowledge it. Right.
What Mike's done right now is hold on. Both of you shut up.
I think we call it filibustering.
What Mike is doing right now is opening. I'm going to say either tomorrow or Wednesday. Only calls we're taking is my criticism. That's it. One of the days. Think we'll get calls on that or no?
Yes, I have a feeling.
Well, good. Maybe it's kind of a new angle on this. Please.
I've got a Mike criticism and then a Sopranos question.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take both. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Mike, let me finish my point.
Yeah, that was Stephen Kirk talking, but go ahead.
Now, the problem is, Mike, nobody can say Mike is an alcoholic. Mike has to say, I am an alcoholic.
Oh, well, no.
Whatever it may be, your mental health or any of the excuses that you lay out, if you go back and listen to yourself, all those are excuses for you to drink. You're making excuses to drink rather than acknowledging that drinking is the problem.
Yes.
And drinking is the thing that is going to exacerbate those problems until you fix the drinking.
I certainly hope so. That's our goal.
You're a mentor. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for that. That was it?
Well, I can keep going. If you
Question for the caller, if I may.
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Caller, so
every day, 150 times.
you said you were in recovery, and Kirk has shared some stories from his drunken days. What was like the one reckless drunk moment that caused you
Steve,
to?
who gives a fuck?
I just want to hear him tell an embarrassing story.
We'll talk to you later. Jesus Christ, what?
I wanted to hear him tell an embarrassing story.
The point was to have him say something. Forget it. Go ahead. Your question was another. Forget it. Go ahead. Oh, God.
I feel like you could have gone for a while. Should have won.
The guy had plenty to say.
Good morning, guys.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going fine, thank you.
This is Sheldon from North Dakota.
Sheldon.
No, I had a feeling. I thought I might have been.
What's up, buddy?
I was kind of bummed out the other day when the Uncle Jerry guy broke character.
I know he shouldn't have told us it was him.
No, but you could hear the voice. It's kind of, I don't know. I hope he's got to bounce back.
I didn't
strong.
like it. It was like seeing Santa Claus at the mall without his beard.
That's it. I remember when I was
disturbing.
when I was a kid, there was a Happy Days episode where I forget the name of the guy. He was a clown or something, and Richie saw him like without his makeup on, and it ruined everything for him. I'm kind of in that. Clarabelle, maybe? I forget. Look it up.
I would agree. I just assumed the guy was Irish. I never knew.
Yeah, I thought he was Jerry's uncle.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead. You have some criticism, Mike. Sorry, I'm just practicing
I can't
for
believe
Wednesday.
Sheldon, you?
I've never heard anyone call in and talk about it before.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Shel-
we fucking get it.
All right, we're not here to defend him, Sheldon, either, okay?
I
it's
hear you,
Jesus.
Sheldon.
Go
I'm
ahead.
with you, buddy.
What's up, Sheldon? What do you got?
Okay, I got a show idea for the YouTube.
Okay.
I was going to make it. Now, do I send it to Steve? Or
Yes.
I was going to ask and see if you thought it was a good idea.
Well, what is it? Well, let's hear it. And yes, you sent it to Steve, right, Steve?
Are you going to review the week's episodes of the Kirk Minihane Show?
I like that idea.
Be an asshole from a North Dakotan perspective. I'd like to see life in North Dakota. That's what I'd like. Wouldn't you guys?
Yes,
Oh,
with Sheldon.
you don't see anything in North Dakota, really. What do you got, Sheldon?
I bet
What's your idea?
it's exactly the same as life in South Dakota, right?
Yeah.
No, it's way
further
better.
up.
Oh, go ahead. What's your idea?
Okay, so it's behind the Minifan, not like the Macronal thing, but like behind the music style.
Oh, I thought you meant literally like Corona would get behind him in a fan.
So is it like behind the parody, the one Mike used to do?
It's the reason why I'm doing it with Corona, over the phone. But yeah.
So like once a week, you do about a 15 to 20 minute interview with, let's say, TJ Hubbard one week, or a Minsell the next week, and you go back to the history of how they became a Minifan and what they've done in the world. And all
sold.
that.
Do it. Do a pilot, and we'll see if we like it. Sounds good. Do it. Get on it.
Okay, well, I'm going to try. Jeez, you don't have to yell. Sorry,
All
Kirk.
right. Sorry, Sheldon. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks,
We'll
Sheldon.
talk to you tomorrow. Best call. Put it this way: he's the best at navigating through the wires to get on. Sheldon.
Sheldon may get bumped now. He asked me if he could be on Mike and the Minifans, and I said, "How about next week?" But now, I don't know.
He could be part of the second. I mean, are you thinking primo A-listers in
This
that
seems
second
like,
hour?
I don't know if
Okay.
Sheldon's quite worthy of that.
Okay, well, all right. I mean,
He gets to talk to you every day, for Christ's sake.
we might having that PJ on. Jesus. You got to talk, buddy.
Good egg.
If you beg to come on, you got to say something, no?
Oh, that kid.
Yeah.
I think you meant the guy that was criticizing me a second ago. Yeah, no, that kid, he's a little, I mean, it was funny to have him on because he wanted to be on so badly, and he's like, I'm going to bring the energy this
He
time.
brought it.
He brought it, baby.
He brought it. They still load up, Steve?
He's good.
They are.
All right, let's go. Hello.
Hi, Kirk. I'm a longtime WFAN nut, 30-year-old from New York.
Hello.
But
Enter come under $1.
I
Yep.
love Mike and Chris, but Francesa has become this whole other thing. Listen to him, and this Funhouse fight is the stupidest thing ever. But I know you were a big Mike and Chris guy when you were in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering what your thought on how Francesa has seemingly devolved.
I
over the
mean,
years.
we've done
Is it
this.
Intercom's
We've done
fault, or you just
hundreds
get
of
old?
hours on this, I feel like. Thanks for the call.
It's come up once or twice.
We've done a lot of that. I don't know what to say. I haven't said already.
You're a bigger Francesa fan than Russo.
Yes, much bigger.
You've made that very clear.
As a pair, what they each did great worked. Not, I have to say, I'm talking about not dissimilar to what in a shorter span made Jerry and I so great, I think, is that we were so different. Like you can see the way Jerry does a show now, the way I do a show now. It's just different. I saw somebody, I retweeted it this morning. I don't retweet a lot of old clips from EI, but the early Kirk Min guy found the Suburban clip.
Yeah.
So I retweeted it because it's, to me, interesting to hear Jerry laugh so much. Like, that's something that you didn't hear a lot.
Yeah.
That's what made it so great. I think the clip is Jerry and fucking Mutt stepping all over it. But, like, you need that contrast, I think. And, like, Francesa by himself, not great. Mad Dog by himself, good, but not great. Something about the two of them together did work.
Yeah, there's just something you'll never recreate, and you can't even really define it necessarily.
No. The truth is, they could be back together again and do great. You know, it wouldn't be the same, but it would still be better than anything else on sports talk radio. Right?
And be better than anything Francesa or Russo do individually.
Probably true. Yeah, that's probably true. But I don't think what the fuck else to say about that. All right, go ahead. Sounds like I never listened to the show before.
Boys.
Who's this? Is Adam?
It's Adam from Jersey. Yes, it is. I survived.
I wanted to talk to you today. I've watched 2 episodes of this show Unorthodox on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you watched it?
I have, yeah.
How many of your episodes have you watched?
I have. Finished it.
Oh, don't tell me anything. Ooh. It's fucking awesome. It's a great show.
It makes me anxious.
What do you mean?
Just watching it. You're just like tense the entire time.
Very strong. So I have very strong feelings towards that sect of Judaism. So I love seeing how shitty they're being made to look in it.
Have you been to like weddings like that or no?
Not in that extreme, but like, you know, my wedding, for example, had separate dancing for a little bit. Then we, you know, did real music and, you know, real dancing. But yeah, I mean, I have.
So the plot of the show is, if you don't know, I can't recommend the first 2 episodes enough. I think it's fucking awesome. It just brings you in the world.
The book is even better, by the way.
Yeah, I want to read that book. What's her name?
Great.
What's her name who wrote the book?
Deborah Feldman.
Feldman. Is that Jewish or no?
So a little bit.
So
it's based on a true story.
Yeah. So this girl essentially escapes from this Orthodox Jewish world to go, presumably to go see her mom, who she has no relationship with, in Berlin, but she falls in with this sort of music crowd, like the conservatory, sort of thing. But the real story to me is like the past. That's the best part. I mean, that life is insane. Holy fuck.
Bananas.
Like, did your wife?
Religion.
Did your wife have to take like that?
Like, shave her head.
Did she have to take that bath or something, or no?
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah. So did I. By the way,
you did. So you had to take like. Did somebody watch you on it? Like while you were taking it?
For me, no. For her, yes. She technically she doesn't do it, but technically, you're supposed to go there every month after, after your period, and then you have 7 days of quote unquote cleanliness.
Right, they talk about that in the thing.
Then you have to go and go there as well and dunk in that. Yeah.
Do you guys sleep in separate beds for half the month?
No, we don't.
You don't, but they do, right?
I have plenty of friends who do.
Was she allowed a traditional education like her male peers would have gotten?
Yeah, I mean, so the schools that we send our kids to, and our kids go to the same schools that she went to, which were actually based on the school that I went to in Boston, which came first, it is more quote unquote modern in the sense that women and girls and boys learn together and have classes together. But there are schools that I have friends with who aren't as insanely crazy as what you're seeing in Unorthodox.
Like this woman didn't. This woman she didn't know. She didn't know how sex worked. Like she didn't understand. Correct. Like they were telling her like there were different. Like she didn't understand. Like she didn't understand anything. She didn't know any of it.
Oh, she's never seen it. Never seen porn.
And like by the time she gets to Berlin, she doesn't even know how to use a computer. She doesn't know how to use a search engine.
Yeah, she eats ham at one point, and she sprints out because she thinks she's going to die or something.
I'll have to watch this.
Yeah, that world is so insanely insular that, I mean, the fact that, for example, she's from New York with that accent is it's real. I know I have. I've been involved with many people that sect that they sound like they're from Europe, and they were born and raised in Brooklyn, can't speak a word of English, are completely illiterate, completely it's insane. It's truly insane.
Now, do you think? I mean, I don't
more Dungeons and Dragons than any other aspect of religion I've ever seen.
So when I think of that, and I don't mean I don't know, but is it unfair to think that these people may not be practicing social distancing in New York right now, or no?
I think it's the safest bet you could ever make.
I mean, that seems, but they won't do anything, of course, about that. I'm telling you, I've watched. I purposely did not blow through this. It's only 4 episodes, and I'm fucking bummed out. I think it's fucking awesome.
They are the reason why I completely understand why people hate Jews. I mean, like the more.
Well, one of the reasons why people hate Jews.
One of them.
Adam, there are plenty of reasons.
I mean, let's not.
There's also an element of it that's almost gangsterish. Like I don't want to give away any spoilers, but it's like almost like a crime family.
Well, I mean, it's the husband. Who's the guy that's with the husband? Well, I mean,
that's his cousin.
That's his cousin. You know, the guy who's always playing fucking video games. He's the bad boy of the.
Yep.
He's got guns and
Smoking
shit.
cigs.
But I mean, she's a fucking great actress. She's Israeli. This actress. She's fucking great on the show.
I highly, 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 highly recommend you watch. It's an Israeli show. There are English subtitles. It's on Netflix. Called Shtisel. It is.
I read about her. I saw this. Yeah, I got to watch it.
Very similar in the sense of it.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Oh, the show you're talking about is not in subtitles.
Some of it is. Some of it is.
No. There's a lot of subtitles.
It's like a blend of Yiddish and English. It probably would suck for you.
So they'll talk Yiddish, Adam, for like 2 sentences, and then just throw like an English sentence and then go back. That's common?
Yeah, I mean that's the way my grandparents used to speak, also, because there just isn't a Yiddish word for something like that.
Right.
So yeah, like my dad fully understands Yiddish and fully speaks it. I know some words here and there just from my grandparents growing up, but like, I mean, these are people who only speak that. And if you want to talk about the mob mentality of it, and here is like the ultimate Dungeons and Dragons thing about Judaism right now, is if you're going to get divorced, the man has to give the woman a special divorce based on Jewish law. And if not, he can go get remarried. She cannot. And she loses a lot of things. And it's a whole big thing. And there are a lot of scumbags who take advantage of that and, hold women basically hostage. So there are a group of these rabbis who, if you pay them enough money, they will go, and there have been a number of arrests about this. They'll go and literally beat the shit out of the guy and just, treat it like a mob mentality. Or if a guy is getting harassed because he won't give it and he pays these rabbis enough money, they'll go and, they'll take out the opposition. So, yeah, it really is like the mob.
Jesus. How are you doing? Otherwise, you doing all right? You hanging in?
So I actually want to start with just a little bit of cheesiness and just say that, right now, I'm going to get personal. My salary has been slashed a little bit. My wife and I are panicked about our even maintaining both of our jobs.
You care about money? You're saying
anxiety. I know, right?
You do?
Shocking.
Jesus.
And I know I'm not alone in this, and I know everyone else is going through this, and I know that, but like the amount of anxiety that gets built up just by having to put on a brave face for the kids and all that, having the content, and forget about the rest of the YouTube channel, but just like honestly, the show and just everything else that you guys are putting out is just a godsend.
Well, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Well, I'm sorry about your job situation. I hate to hear that.
Yeah, we'd have a fundraiser for you, but
listen, I'll take whatever percentage I can have right now. It's still more than Mike is making.
Obviously. It's important to get a shot.
It's good to know.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Mike. I heard the last guy who was just ripping into you. I felt like, I had to prepare for tomorrow's call.
I thought he was a nice guy.
Correct.
I've never been complimented.
Adam, would you say that the suffering you're enduring right now is the worst a Jew has ever suffered?
Well, I don't think it's necessary, Steve, to say that.
Well, I mean, it's certainly the worst a Jew has ever suffered in my family. I mean, my grandparents, they
got out. They bailed.
Lived through Nazi Germany. What's that compared to that?
Yeah, Jesus.
But I will say, on a funny note, somehow, and I swear to God that this story is true. I swear this is not a Steveism.
I believe you.
On Saturday, it was just the last day. Things were going crazy. We left our cell phones on, plugged in the whole time, just in case like an emergency happened or whatever. I'm walking in our house, and I swear I hear your voice, Kirk, and I'm like, now I'm convinced I'm losing my mind. I go into my room.
Seems right.
My 1.5-year-old was playing with my phone and hit play on the screen and just started playing the podcast. And it was just
there you go. See,
the perfect thing I needed to just de-stress.
Good. Well, there you go. Well, hang in there. We're around.
I do have one quick.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
A great 1980 song that has been covered a number of times came up on my iPhone last night when I just went out for a drive to get the hell out of the house.
Sure.
Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits.
Yep, that's a good one.
Made me wonder, what is your favorite cover song?
Oof, that's a great question. By anybody?
Anybody.
I have to think about that.
Johnny Cash.
Which one?
Hurt.
That's a good one.
I was thinking.
That's a good one. It's so good. It's almost better than the original now, right?
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I will think about it. I won't answer that too quickly. I'll think about it. Hang in there.
Looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
See ya. Hang in there, pal. Love you.
I like Adam.
Great guy.
I can tell Adam's getting bored because sometimes he'll call the show and then I'll get a DM when I leave. Like, one thing I forgot to mention. So he just has no one to talk to.
It's funny you said that because when Carano sent me that song, when he sent me a text, like, I sang This Depression for you. And so it's in my files. So for some reason, that's how I downloaded it. A couple weeks ago, I was running. It had been a while. And all of a sudden, it popped up like out of nowhere. It's Carano singing, Baby, I've been down. I was like, Jesus Christ. There you go. You know what? That's my favorite cover song.
It's Carano.
Not Carano singing This Depression by Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
That is the best cover version of all time. Any more calls, Steve, or no?
Yep.
All right, we'll take a few more. Adam seems like a genuinely really good guy.
He seems like a very nice guy.
And I cannot recommend that show. You didn't like it, Steve? Or?
I liked it, but it just made me physically uncomfortable because there were so many awkward scenes in it that you're just like
everything.
Every
scene.
You've seen the attempted sex scenes. It's like, I'll
tell you, it made me uncomfortable.
So painful.
Well, I like the shows. Like when she started playing the piano, I was like, if she's a great pianist, but she wasn't, which I liked. And they were like,
oh, okay, so
you've
seen that far, yeah.
I'm 2 episodes in.
Yeah, when that other woman just rips her and is like, all your dreams have gone.
But
to
she's
shit.
right
like,
though. She's actually good.
I mean, it tells you how unmusical I was. I was listening to her play. I was
like,
oh, that's really good. What is she? She's like a
concert pianist.
Yeah, phenom.
Yeah, go ahead. It's good. It's good. It's really good. Hello.
Shame I can't watch it.
You can watch it, I think.
Think I'll be able to get it?
Yeah, it might be tough.
Yeah,
I'll be able to act out the
subtitles. Yes, the subtitles come and go.
Never take a bath
quickly.
before.
It'd be tough.
Yes. Hello.
207, you're up.
I tell you to give me a painting of my husband's last thoughts, and you give me cows with halos and Indians making love? Ah, but Mrs. Custard, those were your husband's last thoughts. Holy cow, look at all those fucking Indians.
Sounds familiar.
Anything else?
Nope, just that.
Okay, thanks.
I can't put my finger on that one.
They'll let you know today, Mike.
All right, thank you. Yeah, let me know.
Hello. Jesus Christ. 2 back-to-back callers are expected.
That Israeli show Adam mentioned is really good, Kirk.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Have you watched Unorthodox?
The first episode, it's intense, man, but it
is super intense. I put it this way, I know something, I know enough about Orthodox Jews like anybody. I did not know the depths of it. I mean, they go completely into that world. I think, I'm sure.
Well, remember the Sopranos?
Of course, yeah. Episode 3. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very, very realistic, they said. So
you're on the Jew Hour on the Kirk Minihane Show.
That's it. Yeah, we'll talk to anybody. What do you got, Tim? I don't think Tim's Jewish, is he?
I'm taking the David J. Portnoy challenge to the next level. I will not only be doing the 5K, I'm going to do the McDonald's challenge at the same time.
It's very impressive.
I'm not kidding. I started this weekend. I had a 4-piece McNugget while I jogged. I almost threw up. So Kirk, you're going to bum out because we're going to Chelmsford for the run.
Are you really? Well, I think I know you know exactly where it is. So.
Well, you're going to smoke me in the first 100 yards, but you will see me
well, you look like you're a runner, though. You're in pretty good shape.
The second thing is, why did Blow the Man Down pop up on Prime Video last night out of nowhere? And Steve's Greek Friend parody account has some excellent points he's tweeting out right now. I think we need to dive into that a lot more.
What are we talking about? I lost you.
It's a very good look into Steve's psyche.
Steve recommended Blow the Man Down.
Oh, was that the one that was set in Maine or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it gives
why is this a look into my psyche? I haven't seen my Greek friend's tweets.
Well, opening scene is a funeral.
Okay. Interesting.
One of the girls who is resentful for having to be back in Maine screams at her sister about how she can't wait to get out and get back to the big city.
Oh, interesting.
Reminds me of somebody from Dexter.
Interesting.
I believe Gorski was killed with a fillet knife.
Okay.
Oh, and a trident.
And then chopped up.
Oh, he's chopped up with a fillet knife. He was killed with a trident.
All right, Steve, relax.
Or a harpoon, rather.
Steve, take it easy.
Well, you're right. You're right. He was killed with a harpoon, but then he was carved up with the fillet knife.
You're a bit of a mood today, Steve.
Am I?
And the other thing is...
Fine, okay. You're in a great mood.
Guess what the town anti-hero, what type of business she owns?
Oh, boy. Is it a bed and breakfast?
Is it bed and breakfast?
It's a B&B. That's a front for a whorehouse.
Oh, jeez. Steve's against
So I
prostitution.
really think Steve hit on that.
So he says.
It's awesome. but all I could think was, which character is actually Steve?
I forgot to watch. I'll catch that this week. Thanks, Tim.
Well, the only reason I watched it is because it's filmed at the place where I got married.
I know you said that, but I'm just I got you, Steve. I'm saying.
I'm sure that's the only reason.
Tim, is there a fast food investigation of any kind?
Haven't gotten that far yet. It takes a while to get into, but I'm sure French fries will come into play. She does cook a lot.
Well, there you go. All right, Tim, we'll talk to you. Thanks, buddy.
See ya.
I like that idea of the challenge of the 5K at the same time.
Yeah, that's smart. In fact, I think it'll give you a little extra room in the tummy if you're burning some calories while you're doing it.
Well, I don't think that's really true, but okay.
I think it might.
Any more calls, Steve?
We do.
All right, we'll take a few more. Why not? It's a fucking Monday. Already give me 2.5 hours of content today. Be happy with that.
Hey, speaking of Steve Psyche, I don't think he's going to be watching that Israeli show anytime soon. So
why is that?
That's very funny.
I don't know. It's your Psyche. Why didn't you tell us?
I watched Unorthodox.
Yeah, you hate watched it probably.
Yes. Well, you know,
these people.
There's reasons.
Just
why
come
you
out. Just come out and say it, you fucking coward. Let's go. Come out and say it. Quit sniffing around it. What do you think?
I'm not saying anything that many others haven't said before.
No, you're a fucking coward, is what you are.
That wasn't what I was calling about.
Yeah, crawl back in the gutter.
All right, so my favorite movie, too, is Heat, and this is well before I knew Kirk, okay? So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Is any of the actors, the many great actors, do any of them have their best ever career role in Heat? I say no, but I'm looking for your input on that.
I mean, I could make the case very easily that that's Val Kilmer's best role.
No, Tombstone.
Well, that's true. Oh, that's true. That's true. And, you know, honestly, Top Gun's more Top Gun's more iconic anyway. Could you make the case for Dennis Haysbert, or would you say 24?
It all goes back to kind of what you're talking about. Is it his most well-known role? Or
well, that's not what we're talking, though. That's what we're talking about. I mean, I could say it's Tom Sizemore's best role.
Sizemore was the one I came to as a possibility, but with Saving Private Ryan, I kind of went with that one.
I like him in Heat better.
I like his later work.
I do like him in Heat better. He had T-bones, you know. He should have
better
gone back.
Pete Rose, and he played Pete Rose on the ESPN movie.
Oh, did he?
I think he did. What's that?
This was the action. Mike, have you seen Heat yet?
I've not seen Heat.
That's bad.
I'll see it.
Oh my God, you got it. That's pathetic. Steve, please tell me you've seen it.
He's not.
No, and don't think I'm familiar with it.
You're not familiar with it?
Did Spielberg direct that one? Or no. That's why he hadn't figured it out.
You think Steve wouldn't see it against Steven Spielberg? Thank you. Because Steven Spielberg did direct the film?
Picking up on a pattern.
It seems like weird. He actually beat me to the joke.
He's good.
He's good.
That's the last time I'll ever call in.
Don't be like that, Steve. Good God. All right, take one or two more and we'll call it a day.
You're usually against baseless accusations like that, Minihane.
Who?
You.
I'm not saying against accusations what?
He didn't say anything.
You know exactly what he's saying.
He didn't say anything.
No, he just asked you.
Yeah, he asked you a couple of questions.
Little fraidy cat.
You didn't answer them. You're afraid to answer them.
He didn't ask any questions. He just made innuendo. Typical stuff you oppose, but that's fine.
That's a fair criticism. Hello.
You did a good job.
Good morning.
978. That's you.
Hey, Kirk.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I got a question for you.
What are you doing? Just a shout out to my boy right there.
I've been listening
pouring one
to
out
you
for my
for a
dead
long
homie
time.
Kane, you know? What? Yes.
Yeah, so one of the storylines with you is, you know, that you're this like greatly, hugely successful talent, and everybody sort of, you know, buys along and
I think I like where this is going.
Yeah, you've created that storyline.
First of all, there's no criticism allowed of me on this
guy's
show.
onto something.
Geez,
Right.
Mike, don't you think he sounds a little sensitive? All
Jesus, hold on.
I think this guy's onto something good.
We'll let this call through. Go ahead. Yeah.
So, all right. So, I've just been doing a little sort of the timeline with you, right? So you're 45 years old. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah. So 7 years ago is when you started on the Dennis and Callahan show. Is that right? 2013?
Correct.
This guy's taking this investigation.
I respect it.
Is that right? Is that right, Mr. Minihane?
So that means that you were 37 years old.
2013, I hadn't turned 37 yet, right? I was still 36, I think, when I started on the show.
Yeah, so
I just want to, just for your own accuracy, a late bloomer.
In 2013, you were 36,
50
right? 74. Oh no, it was 30. I was 38.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yes. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
So you'd admit then that you were I'm just curious as to like how that went on, like like, your father was this big, successful, like, CTO. Like, was it like, were you sort of like a kind of a disappointment kind of
because I think
adulthood?
Because I'd done a lot of writing and I was trying. I've been in EEI, done some freelance stuff. But I mean, yeah, for sure. When I started
You
EEI,
were a failure, Minihane, admit.
When I started EEI.com, you're right. It could have gone one way or another for sure. Like, put it this way. If I had started EEI.com in like 2008, I think it was, and if that had flamed out after like 6 months, they'd been like, fuck it, we're blowing up this website. I could be bagging groceries right now.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm just hoping that we can hold on to some late blooming abilities for one Mike Geary.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Defense. I like this guy as my lawyer, honestly.
Interesting move. Interesting twist. I didn't think of it that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
All right, guys. Love the show.
Even
Have a
he
good
gave
day,
up at
buddy.
the end, though.
I mean,
once he defended me, he's like,
miracles can only go. But that is true. Like, I would, who the fuck knows, I'd probably be doing so. Who the hell knows what I'd be doing right now? Probably editing fucking magazines or books or something.
You went on the rocket to the moon that I'm on. This trajectory.
That's true. We get calls still, Steve, or no?
We do.
But that's a good piece of investigative journalism right there.
Is it though?
Hey, yes, good work.
You do a public timeline.
Okay, well, he's a late bloomer though. There's not a lot of those in the business. When you have some talent and some guts, sometimes it works out. That's
true.
Hello,
508. You're
on.
Yep,
you are.
Hey, what's going on, Kirk?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing today?
Very well, thank you.
So I was wondering, Kirk, would you ever consider? I live on Nantucket. My wife, she runs a private not-for-profit here for mental health, and I was wondering, would you ever consider coming here to talk about your experience with mental health? And,
no.
Would that ever be a possibility?
I'd rather no. I don't want to deal with those people. They're freaks. Sure. Yeah. Reach out to Steve. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Yes. At some point when we're all done with this craziness, definitely.
So, like next weekend?
I think you should do it now. Get them all together.
Whenever. Line up with Steve and give me some dates. I'll be happy to help. If I can help with all, I'll be happy to do it.
Oh wow. Well, that's great, man.
Will you accept it by Zoom video conference?
No, I don't know. But sure.
A big fan.
Thanks, buddy. No problem. You bet.
Turns out one of them is hosting a show on the YouTube channel, and so I've already scheduled you.
That doesn't surprise me. I have to expect that. Well, it's a nice public plea right there.
Hey, Kirk.
Yep.
Hey, man. Big fan. St. Cloud, Minnesota. You ever heard of it?
NASCAR event.
What, Minnesota? I'm sorry?
St. Cloud.
Where are you? What do you put your window up or something? What the fuck are you doing?
I'm going for a walk outside, getting my exercise.
Is it windy there or no?
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. North wind, ugly.
Is it strange? Yeah. So what would you like? I love the state of Minnesota. I've driven through it many times.
So I was doing a deep dive with Bruce videos last night, live videos, and took me back to a couple shows I'd seen. And I was wondering what would be your favorite song for them to play that's not a Bruce song?
Geez, another cover question today. I don't know. I'll get back to you. I'll think about it. Enjoy the rest of your walk. My music brain's turned off today. We'll take one or two more. Do we have one or two more or no?
We got two people on the line.
All right, let's finish it up. Let's wrap. Let's just blow through them all. All right, last call. Good. Let's be done.
Hey, this is Brandon in DC. How are you doing, Kirk?
You made it, Brandon. What's up?
I got two questions. One from Mike.
Our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. District of Columbia, home
of the Kane Show.
Home of the Kane Show. And once the home of S.E. Robinson.
Were you puzzled when you didn't see her Kane on the radio?
Were you a Kane fan, Steve, in D.C. or no?
No. I wanted to know what his favorite bar was when he was down in D.C.
I actually liked Old Ebbitt's. It's the one it's right next to the Treasury building, and they do I forget what it is, like half price raw bar after 10 or something like that. You could get like a $3 can of PBR. I like that.
Why does a Steve like totally reasonable answer make me angry like that? What is it about me?
What am I supposed to say to that?
I'm not mad at you.
It's a completely normal answer, but it's enraging.
You did nothing wrong, but yet I'm boiling right now.
I get it.
Go ahead.
It's because I'm the most normal person on this show.
There may be truth to that, by the way. There actually may be truth to that. I'm saying the fault is here, not there. Go ahead.
The bar exists. So
Otherwise, it's the angriest I've ever been on this show.
Yeah.
I'm angry at Steve.
The angriest you've ever been at me.
Angry at Steve Lamb at the New York Times right now, or the Globe. Go ahead.
And the question I had for Mike was, I just started listening to the Drop the Mic episode.
I get even angrier now.
The Skanks episode was.
You're a fucking asshole, whatever your name is.
Why, what did you say?
He's going to ask you for your inside favorite Skanks episode.
Oh, get to me, DM me on Twitter.
No, go ahead, Mike. What's your favorite? Go ahead.
I'll be beaten on the way out here.
Go ahead, Mike. What's your favorite one? I want to hear it too. I'm curious.
I don't know.
He was beaten to death by Dale Bear.
No, what is it? I want to hear. Go ahead. Brett is calling in. He's. What's your question? What's the answer?
I will say when they ranked the Cosby victims on the scale of attractiveness, that was a good one.
That's
well, yeah.
Who would do that? They're so edgy.
Well, yeah.
Those guys. That's so anti-conventional.
I would have to think about it, sir. I'm not sure.
All right. Anything else? You had questions for those guys?
No. Have a good rest of the day,
see
guys.
you later. Perfect. Good. There you go. Good raw bar.
Yeah, Ebbets.
Ebbets.
Dr. Ebbets?
Old Ebbets.
Old Ebbets.
Like me some oysters. Yeah.
What was the answer? And then what for $3?
PBR.
Okay.
Yeah, drinks are expensive in D.C., so you learn how to find a nice $3 brew.
Right.
Was that a place of political gossip too, or no?
It was. It's a place very close to the White House and the Capitol building. So eventually, sometimes there are areas that are cordoned off.
I've read about that
ropes.
in books and mag.
There's like Saudi sheiks. Yeah, it was supposed to be Ulysses S. Grant's favorite bar, not in the location that it's at now, but under like that same name.
That's the place Steve would take reporters to prove he's like a regular Joe.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, S.E. dines.
No,
here?
you go someplace seedier than that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. How was cook? I didn't see cooking yet. How was it?
I thought it came out well. It was a nice.
What was it? The soup episode? Or
yeah, it was the curry zucchini soup.
Nice soup day today.
It is a nice. And there's one thing I've been kicking myself all weekend that I didn't include in the episode. Curry zucchini soup. You can have it hot. You can also have it cold.
Wow.
And I forgot to put that in.
I've been kicking yourself.
Because I forgot to leave it in.
Oh, you didn't include it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's quite an omission. Yes, I can understand.
Must feel foolish.
What'd you have for Easter dinner?
Nothing. It was a basic, boring day. We did not want to do a thing. Did you? Did you go? Oh, you went all
Give
in,
it a boring
right?
minus? Yeah, I did. I went all in.
Ham?
I did a ham with a plum.
That's what I did
glaze.
this weekend, essentially. You know that, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
With what Easter egg hunt?
I did a plum bourbon glaze on my ham.
How was it?
It was very good.
You ever say it's not good after you make it? Because everything you always say
my Brussels sprouts did not come out well.
Well, what happened?
I tried to fry them to get them a little crispy, and I dropped them in, and there was too much soy sauce on them, and the fry oil went fucking nuts. Actually, I had to drop a fry oil land on my forehead.
Oh,
very unpleasant experience, but those came out shitty.
Poor craftsman blames his tools.
How about you, Mike? Crazy Easter?
Not really. We had frozen lasagna.
Oh, was it good?
It was delicious.
Yeah, I like a nice lasagna.
Yeah,
Cheese or meat?
Cheese.
Okay, there you go. Can't beat a good lasagna.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I would agree.
Well, thanks to Dr. Sheffield, as always. Thanks to Tommy John, and thanks to our new friends as well. By the way, drsheffieldnaturals.com. Go there. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. You get 25% off. And then reddogscompany.com for your dog's free shipping on all orders over $49. And use the promo code Kirk. You get 15% off. reddogscompany.com. Let's see some feedback, if we can, from you guys out there. I know, times are tight. But if you're looking for some good toothpaste or some nice underwear or something for your dog, everybody needs that. Help us out and help yourself out and help out these great companies. What else? Anything else, Steve, or no? Mike?
Well, are we encouraging the Minifans to send stuff to Portnoy because he's accusing me? He's accusing me of sending him a little mouse.
I did
toy.
see that. Yes, I would definitely send Dave a lot
Steve
of
Robinson.
Is he doing it again tonight? I'm sure he is, right?
I think he's doing it every night, isn't he?
And he called out the bloggers, right?
Yes, he did the draft. Yeah.
Right, he's to start firing the bloggers left and right.
Well, something that people might not know is that they changed the website maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago on the back end, so that the first thing I see when I log in to go load the podcast is a bar graph ranking the number of blogs every single personality has put out. And it's always like, down at the bottom with 0, it's like Kirk and the call her daddy people.
Right.
And then, he's usually number 1 because there's a lot of stuff that they post under his name.
Right.
And like Reegs is a prolific blogger, but they really brought this kind of competitive spirit. So everybody who's a blogger can see exactly where they stand.
Well, that's what they're getting paid for.
There are some people who are blogging, maybe 7 a week, something like that. There are other people who have a little bit more productivity, maybe two a day or something like that.
Anybody else doing 3-hour podcasts every day?
No.
Okay, I'm just wondering out of curiosity. No? Okay. I'm just trying to figure it out.
I may have missed it, but I don't think that Mike's blog got posted.
Surprising.
Well, listen, we tried. We're trying to help out. Even this time when Dave's telling people to get fired if they don't blog, because Mike's blogs don't get up.
I thought it was good. I thought it might get up, but sure enough, it did not.
You want
to talk about the woe is me. Whew.
Well, that was the whole idea of it.
Oh, was it? I didn't see it. I didn't see
You
it.
nailed it.
You said it was good.
No, I know it was. It was good. It was good for a blog post that we know is not going to get published. It was good.
We're trying to prove a point. I mean, listen, we're happy to blog, but it never gets up. They don't put any other stuff up.
You're damn right.
You know? I mean, K. Marco's busy. I don't know what he's doing, but, is he blogging a lot?
Yeah, he's pretty.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got a pretty good output, right?
Yeah, he's have any book coming out now? Any fucking appetizers with different Barstool people, or no? He's not doing anything else? He's been off our radar lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, I communicate with him here and there, but
why didn't he put up Mike's post?
I didn't even inquire because I knew the answer.
Oh,
because Blind Mike is who he is.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't say his name though, right?
It did.
Oh, I thought it couldn't. It did.
Yeah. No. I mean, he would have just put it up if it was me. If it was me writing it, then it would be who the fuck? Why can't Steve?
Right,
why isn't
it wouldn't have made any sense?
Yeah, it wouldn't have made any sense.
Right.
So I didn't use his byline because he doesn't have one. I just tucked it into the story.
So the message from Barstool to our show is don't blog.
Well, I think it's just for Mike.
Okay.
I think they're still fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can right away. I would imagine.
Okay. All set.
They're still fine posting our show blogs
right
when they get around to it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Anyways, thanks to those companies, those great companies. Make sure to support them. We'll be back tomorrow with I assume, a busy week. We always started saying, who the hell knows? Today we actually had some stories, which was nice. Hopefully we have some shit going forward. Hopefully we have some, trying to make some progress with potential guests and some 5K news, I would think, this week, right, Steve? What are you doing?
Yes, 5K news.
What are you doing?
I'm opening up the pack of dog treats from Red Dog so I can toss you a little snack for the Clydester on the way out. I know you're going to bolt for the door, and I want you to give some of these so you don't accuse me of squirreling them away for myself.
I think you were going to before I called you out for it.
No.
All right, fine. And yeah, get to work on Dugan Arnett too, man, the fans out there. I want to see you guys, see if you can fool them into something.
Don't be too obvious about it.
No.
If everyone reaches out at once, it might be a little...
Yeah, Abraham hands.
Don't
be too obvious.
That's a good point, yes. Be patient. Good point. Yeah, collaborate and get to work. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.